What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the Doodle Stream, where I, every week, every Friday, attempt to doodle out your ideas and suggestions from the chat. How's it going, everybody? Look who's flexing. Yeah, welcome. Hey, you know what? Before I get ahead of myself, welcome in. Thank you guys for joining me. You know what? I don't even have my script open. What do I say? Before we dive into doodles for today, I'd like to remind everyone where you can find me outside of our time here together. Visit KevinAHinkle.com to browse my full portfolio of work that is updated dynamically. Every time I got new stuff, I put it in there. So it is up to date at all times with stuff I can share, that being said. That's also where my store is, KevinAHinkle.com/shop. I have a store where I sell stickers and prints and original works of art. You can find that there as well. And you can find me across social media at MrHinkleDraws. If you're new here, don't forget to hit that subscription button if you're watching on YouTube, or the follow on Twitch or Facebook or all the things. Hit all the likes, hit the hearts, hit the thumbs up. All that stuff matters. It does make a difference. It does push me in the algorithms, the almighty algorithms. And I appreciate it. It makes me feel better about myself and helps validate my entire career as an artist. If it's within your means, please consider supporting my work on Patreon. Patreon helps content creators by providing a platform for their fans to pledge continuous financial support. Tiers are as low as $1 a month, and they have various rewards, exclusive content, polls, tutorials, real-life gifts in the mail. I put an incredible amount of work into my Patreon, and I appreciate all the patrons. So please take a look at it. Patreon.com/MrHinkleDraws. One of the rewards is a shout out during all videos and all live streams. So that is the names you see before you right now. Thank you guys for all of what you do to support me. Speaking of shopping, I do have a sale going on right now. I have my Black Friday sale. For those of you that have been around for a long time, you probably know I don't really do sales. I don't do sales. I'm a self-employed freelance artist. I don't make any money. Margins are razor thin. So I don't do sales because I can't afford to do sales. This is the only time of the year I do sales. Of course, that is excluding the discount code that patrons get. Patrons always get a discount code because you give me money every month. So you get to save a little bit of money. So this is it. This is the only sale I do. This is literally the only sale I do a year. So 20% off right now. There is a code, ArtLover21. It does work. I have tested it, and I've gotten some orders with it, so I know it works. So if you head over to KevinAHinkle.com/shop, enter that code at any point today or tomorrow or Sunday or Monday. You have until midnight Monday, and then it expires. It is set to automatically expire at midnight, and that is 20% off anything you'd like. Stickers, small prints, large prints, and especially original pieces. So there's original one-of-one works of art that are on there. If you've been eyeing any of those, if you've been thinking about it, that's the only one that I would urge you to look sooner rather than later, because when they're gone, they're gone. That's it. That's the only one I got. Stickers and prints are a little bit different because obviously I've got lots more of those. But take a look. It is greatly appreciated. Shop local, support small businesses, support independent artists, and make sure you get that code. Share it. I've got it on social media. Share it with friends, family. Look at that right there. ArtLover21. Throw it in. That'll get you 20% off. And another reminder, guys, we are right at the take my money. You got it, Akil. We are right at the cusp of the Great Migration. Remember, the Doodle Stream will have a new home, or specific a very specific home. I'm not going to do the multi-streaming anymore. So starting very soon, I mean, maybe even sooner than next year, because I believe my StreamYard annual contract actually expires December 1st. I think so. If from what I'm reading, my StreamYard premium account expires December 1st. So I'm really not looking to pay them $200 to use it for one more month. So I might be moving over a little bit sooner, but I have been literally saying for months that this is happening. So it shouldn't be a surprise. Shouldn't be out of nowhere. Also, the time is going to change. So it's going to be 5 o'clock to 8 o'clock in the evenings on Fridays. Same day. We're sticking with Friday. Friday's my day. But it's going to be 5 p.m. to 8 p.m. on Twitch. So please, if you're not already following me on Twitch, follow me on Twitch. putting a lot of work into Twitch right now. I did a lot of work on emotes last night. So you guys are seeing some of the emotes. Deanna's here throwing the horse emotes in there. We got a lot. There's some good stuff in there. Hopefully I did well to provide you guys with some funny options based on the lore that is this show, this channel. So there's a ton of emotes in there. I also updated the loyalty badges, and I still have a lot more work. I'm doing a lot of testing. So if you see random Twitch streams pop up, they are real. You can pop in, you can talk to me. But yeah, I'll probably do another one tonight because there's a couple more things I need to test. I think I fixed the issue with sound on the redeems. Okay. I think I fixed that. Let me say hello to everybody. Actually, you know what? Let me bring Joseph Zawada in here because Joseph Zawada is my favorite Zawada. What's up, Joseph Zawada?
Hi, Kevin. How are you?
Good. Thanks for being here with me today. I appreciate it.
Of course. No problem. Thank you for asking. Thank you for the invitation.
Yeah. We're talking about all these things, and I'm like, oh, I should probably do some other normal stuff. Hello to everybody who's here. Akil, hello. Steve, hello. Bubba Laveau, hello. Nate's mama, hello.
Hi, Jeff. Hi, Deanna.
And Jeff, hello, Jeff. And Deanna, that's everybody, I think. Yep. True fact. He does talk in the streams. I do. This makes me so happy I was able to catch the evening stream. Yeah. Yeah, nice. Yeah, and I mean, it's one of those things where, I've gotten the feedback for, at this point, years now. They're like, oh, we don't like the time, we're working. And I'm like, I get it. It's fair. The time I went with originally was a time that worked really well for me. This time worked really well for me because this is like, I threw the kids on the bus. They left. My wife used to work in the morning. So like, I would literally be by myself in the house until like 3 p.m. or whatever. Mm-hmm. It was perfect for me. Yeah. And it's changed. Over 3 years, it has changed. My wife does not work in the mornings anymore on Fridays. My older son graduated high school. And so he actually is here and he doesn't go to work usually until afternoons. So like literally it's not as convenient as it used to be. Yeah. But also, you know what, hey, I'm willing to give it a shot. So we're going to move it to the evenings. And then, yes, I will only be on Twitch. All right. They'll only be Twitch. There will not be any more live streams on YouTube or Facebook. And the reason I'm doing that is just because I can't keep putting so much energy into, really it comes down to putting so much energy into YouTube because YouTube doesn't give me any money. And I would love to say I do all this for the fun and the lulls and hanging out with people, but this is my full-time job. This is how I support my family. I have to put the money first. I have to. So it's part of my business, part of my brand, part of what I'm doing, part of my revenue stream. And because 3 years of grinding has presented $0 and 0 cents from YouTube, it's time to ditch the YouTube and go to Twitch. Twitch has actually provided me with some payouts. So, it just makes sense. It makes business sense. So make sure you're hopping over there because the switch is going to happen sooner than you think. Okay. It's going to happen sooner than you think. Channel points. I finally got my channel points figured out. So you earn exposure bucks when you watch me here. I'm an artist. I only accept exposure bucks, right? I talk about the money and then I talk about exposure. So it's called exposure bucks here. I do have some redeems. I would not suggest using any of them because they're not going to work right now because I'm on StreamYard and they only work when I'm in OBS. They do work. So if you see another test stream like tonight or whatever, you can pop by and use them, but they're not going to work right now. So don't waste your exposure bucks. It's very valuable. And lots of emotes. All right. Enough of all this, right? Enough of it. Let's draw. So today's theme is very different, very unique. So Steve, who is potentially still here in the chat, one of my awesome patrons, suggested a fill the scene approach. So it's all one cohesive image. It is not a collection of things. Well, it's still a collection of things, but we're going with a kitchen. So I have drawn a very rudimentary kitchen based on a Google image. I may or may not have 100% traced that over a Google image. Okay. I want to be very clear. So you guys are going to make suggestions to fill it up. Steve suggested some coffee. So I threw some coffee in there as kind of the first warm up. And yeah, so that's how it's going to go. Look at that. Look at the hearts. I love seeing those. See, and the best thing about those emotes is I drew every single one of those. You know what I'm saying? Like that's my artwork right there. It's pretty good. And it's all doodles from the show. Some of those were never colored, right? Never colored them. So I had to go in and color them for the emote treatment. And I was not about to not let there be a Tony Stark emote, right? There's got to be a Tony Stark emote. There had to be a horse emote. Those were like the ones that had to happen, right? And then the other ones, I went through 80 episodes of 80 canvases looking for all these. I mean, this is hours of work, but whatever. I digress. So, you know what I'm going to do? You know what? I've been thinking about doing this for a while. Joseph, you're here. You're helping me out.
Yep.
You're looking through what people suggest.
Yep.
I want you to pick the things that I draw, and I'm just going to draw what you pick. I'm going to put the pressure on you.
Oh, okay. I guess I'll start with the way that I think would be easiest for you to draw. So I'll start with like bigger things.
Okay,
so,
sure.
We have two suggestions that I think go together. So we have Steve, who requested a disgruntled, half-awake man smelling the fresh coffee, and Jeff requested a woman in a towel smoking a cigarette. So we have a couple who's excited to take on the day.
And that's so fun. All right, so you're looking for both of those.
Yeah.
Okay.
You can draw them in whatever order you want. I just thought it would be good for you to know for what's it called? Composition purposes. That there will be
absolutely.
Humans.
Absolutely. And that's not normally a thing I have to worry about.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? I'm not like, oh, what am I gonna do? So I'm thinking, like this is a big area, nothing, right? So I could probably put the lady here. I'm thinking. See, look, I don't normally do like a see, this is already so differently because I'm like, I got to do this on top of just doing the doodle.
Yeah, it's fun to mix it up, though. I think
it is. If I put the guy, see, the problem is if I put this guy here, I'm blocking some critical stuff back there. But maybe that's what it is. Maybe that's what we do. All right. Okay. That's the plan. So now I'm going to start drawing things. See, I'm not used to having to plan anything. I just draw it. I'm like, all right, let's just draw.
Yeah, every drawing exists in a white void, so it doesn't matter.
Exactly. What is up, Alyssa? Hello.
Hi, Alyssa. I sent Alyssa a great meme yesterday. It's kind of a meme that's been going around. You know that famous thing in the Bible whenever, and this is not going to get very religious, folks, so don't worry if that's off-putting to you.
Do you mean Jesus?
No. Like, you know when angels appear in the Bible and they're always like, they tell the people like, be not afraid.
Yes, I know. It's just fun. The way you said it. You know that famous thing in the Bible? It's like the resurrection of Jesus.
No.
I'm like,
no, not that, but just that idea that that angels in their description are kind of like terrifying looking, but they always say like, be not afraid. So there's this meme that it's like an angel will say like, be not afraid, but then it looks like some like hideous monster.
Gotcha.
But I sent one to Alyssa, and it's a six-winged seraphim.
Okay.
But then all of its wings have like long acrylic nails, and it has like big plumped up lips, and it says like, "Be not afraid, sis."
Oh my goodness!
I thought it was quite funny, and Alyssa liked it too.
You have a good eye for stuff like that, so I trust that it was well hilarious.
I liked it. It's one of the, it's like I knew Alyssa would appreciate it because she would appreciate all the factors of the meme, and I feel like that one could go over a lot of people's heads, but I knew that she would be a prime candidate for the enjoyment of that particular meme.
Akil's like, I'm gonna clip that. You got to go over to Twitch to clip it, or can you clip things on YouTube?
I don't think you can.
I think they said they were going to launch something, but like you had to be at a certain level, and I'm certainly not at any type of level when it comes to YouTube.
Oh, Alyssa, did the kids like it? She sent it to the kids she teaches for Sunday school. Did they like it? I hope so.
Towel. Okay.
And Steve, that's very true. Biblically accurate angels are actually terrifying.
They are.
I know I end up talking about this every single time I'm a guest, but the Bayonetta angels are, a lot of them are depicted as like actual like biblical references. and they look terrifying.
I believe it. I believe it. I'm actually gonna turn this off.
Oh, is that a towel on her head?
Yeah.
Nice.
That's what I just Google image reference, so I'm just going with it. Just going with it. Just going with it.
I saw
the best Jesus memes.
I saw a TikTok recently, and it was about I guess this girl had her hair up in one of those like towel turban things, and her brother ripped it off of her head, and she was like, "Ow, that hurt." And he's like, "Oh, your hair's like woven into that." She's like, "Yeah, it's. I guess your hair is like layered into it like a sandwich, and then like wrapped around your head." And I didn't know that either. I guess there's like a lot of engineering that goes into making that towel thing around your head. I thought it was literally just your hair's plopped on your head and you wrap a towel around it to just keep it on your head and away from your face.
Like if you were to challenge me, like if you were to be like, all right, Kevin, what's the deal with this? I would have also failed that test.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh yeah, you just do this.
Yeah. You wrap your hair in the towel. I did not. I thought you literally just like smushed it on top of your head and then just like kind of like tied it tightly around it. I thought its pure purpose was to keep the hair away, the wet hair away from your face.
Yeah, I would have failed this test too.
You twist your hair first. See, it's good that we know things like this. The breakage, good to know.
The breakage. Yeah. I would.
Alyssa's so upset she's leaving.
Well, there you go.
Hi, funny figs.
What's up, Ray? So I guess I shouldn't really be surprised, but I didn't necessarily think I was going to be swinging into this with like human anatomy first thing. It's like, okay, all right, that's a little extreme to kick off but you know what? It's fine. It's all fine. We're all fine here. See, I have a fine emote. We're all fine here. Look.
I'm trying to think if there's anything else like that. Something that not everyone, but like a large population of people know. But if you're not amongst that population, it's completely just out of your realm of knowledge. Oh, Alyssa requests an add-on that she's wearing a mud mask.
Oh my goodness. Okay, but we can start altering things.
Yeah.
That's not a bad, actually, that's actually pretty good. Like, because the stuff that'll be drawn doesn't have to necessarily stay the way it is. Like stuff can be added to it or adjusted. That's pretty good. That's pretty good.
Mm-hmm. I recently, speaking of skincare and face products, I recently went to Target. I was looking for the Biore pore strips, but I found those. I've seen them a lot on like Instagram ads. They're like little stickers, like something hydro acid. I can't pronounce it. And they're little star-shaped stickers, and you put them on like spots and like pimples on your face.
Okay.
And I was like, oh, that's kind of fun. But they're really expensive. It was like $14 for a pack. And I was like, wow. And then I realized Biore strips are really expensive too. And I was like, I guess because I've never like gone out and bought these. Yeah, hydrocolloid patches.
I kind of feel like all that stuff would by default be expensive.
Yeah, it's very expensive.
That's kind of my assumption, which could be ill-placed, but you know, what do I know? What do I know?
Oh, thank you. Alyssa is offering me superior product recommendations rather than the star faces.
Nice. Good. Very good. Very good.
I can always count on Alyssa to give me some good advice. Recently, we talked about hairspray.
Oh man, I have not. It's been a long time since I used hairspray.
Yeah,
I'm like a gel guy, but then like, I don't know. I don't. What's that? There's some stuff that I was using that's like starts with a P.
A pomade.
Yeah, is that? Yeah, because I was like just gel, right? And I'm like, I hate it, but like it's the only thing that works, you know.
Yeah.
But like I've been using that, and that's okay. It's better.
Yeah, I like a pomade that I get from Aveda.
Yeah. What's up, Brett? Hello.
Hi, Brett. It smells really good, but it's expensive. But
And hello,
recently,
Classic Bricks. Hello.
I used to get my hair permed so it was curly because I have pin straight hair and I don't like it. And it just falls flat to my face and I've never liked it. So I used to get my hair permed, but that's really expensive. It was like $100 every 2 months.
Yeah.
And so recently I purchased like a little traveling size uh, flat iron, and I would curl my hair with that, and then I needed a really, really strong hairspray. So if anyone needs a good hairspray recommendation, the Redken 32 triple nozzle hairspray is my personal recommendation.
Triple nozzle.
Yeah, it shoots it in like it's like 3 streams.
Wow, that's extreme. That
Yeah.
is extreme hairspray.
It's extreme hold. That's what I need. And if you're getting your hair permed like I did, I have found that if you get your hair permed and you are not styling it every single day, at least for me, I can't speak for everyone, your hair will look better in its natural pin straight state rather than unstyled, frizzy, curl permed hair, which is one of the secondary reason why I stopped doing it, because I don't style my hair every single day. So I uh, so I had to start finding alternative means. Alternative title: Let's watch artists talk about hair care products for 5 minutes.
Yeah, absolutely.
Artist, just one. I'm not an artist. I'm just a talker.
That's okay.
I'm just a talker.
You know, so here's one thing that I was not to phase out my chat helpers, but looking at the future of the show and how things are going and moving over to OBS, I was thinking of trying to do something that like I see like musicians on Twitch do, where they have these things set up where when you want to have them play a song, right? You can put it in the chat and it puts it into like a queue.
Oh.
Right? I'm sure people have seen this. They know what I'm talking about. And I was like, can I set up something like that? Again, I'm not trying to like eliminate, but I'm also looking, it's just a different system, right? And so I'm like, I wonder if there's something I can do for this to like have it so that people can put their suggestions for stuff into a queue. And then I can like have that open and review it, because clearly that's what the musicians are doing and it's working out pretty well for them. I think I'm trying to remember if they kind of like do it the same way where they pick what they do versus like just doing everything. But I think I want to give that a shot and see. Mitch does that. I don't know Mitch, but I believe you.
Yeah, I've seen so I haven't seen that one in particular, but I have seen some pretty advanced like bots. Advanced to me because I have no knowledge of Twitch bots.
I mean, it's all super complicated also
Yeah.
to me. I don't want to make the impression that I'm you have no idea how many tutorial videos I am burning through. Like, I'm like, all right, how do I do this? All right, how do I do that? All right, how do I do this? Like, it is pretty ridiculous.
Yeah, I know there's a Twitch streamer that I watch who she's an artist, and she has characters that are like, I don't know what the kind of like they're watercolor stop motion animation, and for channel points you can have the character speak and you can pick what it says, and then she'll carry on a conversation. But so the bot will collect all of them for her, but then she selects which one it says, just because she doesn't want people, saying bad words in her chat and having her characters say it. So there are bots out there that will collect all of the inputs, but then still allow for you to hand select what you want and omit certain ones.
I'm gonna color everything in this one, which is also a change for next year. I'm gonna skip the whole black and white phase when I move the show over, but also just because there's a background, it kind of is weird to have it just be like I would have to color white to cover up the background anyway. So I might as well just color it, just so everyone is aware. Mitch Breeze, okay, or yeah, I don't know if I know that streamer. I don't really know a lot of streamers, to be honest.
Me neither. I spend like I don't spend that much time on Twitch, and I pretty much only follow like a little circle of folks. And it's
People
very,
you know, right? The people you know, and
yeah. And
Yeah.
it's very, I don't know. The only term I can think of is not the one I want to use on your live stream.
Okay, that's fair. Fair enough.
They all like know each other. So
Okay.
when,
Yep.
it's like when they will raid into another person, it's
Sure.
amongst that circle of folks. So I don't get a lot of external discoverability.
I'm like, my mind is like going all over the place because I'm trying to figure out what other words you want to say. But like, I get it.
I'll put it in the private chat.
I love it. It's great. It's
I
great.
don't know how to spell it though. I have to look that up.
It's funny because usually on Tuesdays, you know, I sit there and I listen to, you know, Brian do his Lego stuff, which I, you know, because I like Brian's commentary.
Yeah.
He's just funny. I just like listening to it. I don't care about any of the Lego stuff. And so it's funny when it ends, and like, you know, or a lot of times, even actually when it has nothing to do with Lego, like when we're doing gaming stuff, he like tends to Ray Jang a lot. And it's funny because I'll literally be there to the last second. And I'll be like, Ed, gone.
Yep,
I'm out. But it's just like, you know, I just don't have any interest in the other stuff. But funny.
I posted it in the private chat. I don't think that's how you spell it, but
yeah. Figuring out next week is December. Does that mean next Friday is the evening? Yeah. So I'm not 100% sure. So here's the thing. I wanted to have like a nice clean break between 2021 and 2022 and move the show like in January. However, here's the deal. Here's the deal, ladies and gentlemen. It has come to my attention. What color should these towels be?
I was thinking like green, like a spring green.
Okay. Like this?
No, like a bluer green.
Okay.
Slightly bluer.
Yeah. I got you. Let's do. How about this?
Yeah, I like that.
Okay. So I was gonna do it like a clean break like that. However, it has come to my attention through StreamYard that my premium account that I pay for, which is like $200 a year, which is not terrible. I mean, it served me well. Expires December 1st. And I'm like, do I want to pay any amount of money to keep using this platform for exactly 1 month?
Mm-hmm.
And keep in mind, it is extremely unlikely that I will do one like the week of Christmas. Mm-hmm. So like, do I want to pay to use it 3 more times?
Yeah.
No, I don't. So it might, I might be switching sooner because I don't know what that means. I don't know if that means that like my StreamYard account reverts back to like the basic model and I lose like a lot of the things that I use on it. Like I can't play the videos and like there's a lot of features that go away when you're not on the premium. So if that's the case, then I'll just switch early. Like that's just what I'll do because it makes sense to do that. Yeah. But if not, the plan is to switch. Well, the plan was to switch in January, but it might be sooner. So just that's why it's important to keep track of what's going on. Follow on the socials. I'll say what's happening. Don't worry. I won't leave everybody in the dark. But yeah. Let's see. Kevin, is your fam excited for the holidays? Yeah, I think so. Kids always love the holidays, you know? Yeah. I want more gifts and stuff. They want to be more spoiled.
I'm the same way. I'm in my mid-20s and I still want more gifts and I want to be spoiled.
Nice. I mean, I enjoy Christmas a lot. I mean, I am definitely a big fan of Christmas spirit. When I was baptized in the name of Saint Nicholas.
Because you're a
Christmas Eve baby.
Christmas Eve baby.
I was born on Christmas Eve. Yep. Yes. As my mother likes to remind me all the time. Not that I need a reminder when I was born, but she loves to remind me that she was sitting in a hospital on Christmas. Well, you know what?
Well, you were her greatest Christmas gift ever. You can just.
I know. Exactly. Akil asks, have you watched Hawkeye? I watched episode 1. I know there's 2. I have only watched 1. It was okay. I'll be honest. I wasn't like super, super jazzed for this one. I'm like, all right, I'm invested. I'll watch it. But I'm like, you know, it was okay. I have high hopes that it'll get better because I've enjoyed all of the Disney Plus Marvel shows. All right, guy smelling coffee. I get. Let's see what Google shows me. These are not helpful at all. It's like it's exactly what you think in your head, right? Guy like holding up cup close to his face. It's like that's not helping me. Guy leaning over.
It's exactly. Oh, whoops.
Hey there, hi. Let's see.
Sorry if there was a bit of feedback. I was trying to make a comment myself and I forgot to mute my phone.
Yeah, no, it's all right. It's all right. It's all good. It's all fine. We're all fine here. Cue somebody using the fine emote. Okay, let me do another layer. Yeah, I think that it will be helpful to have all this stuff on separate layers to move stuff around. Again, it's adding a little bit more complexity to the normal flow of the show, but that's okay. It's fine. It's going to be, when it's all done, it's going to be amazing is what's going to happen. That's what's going to happen. Oh, I never even looked at what you wrote into the private chat. Let me look. What did you say?
It's the only word I can think of.
That is a word.
That is a word.
That's yeah. I appreciate you having restraint.
Yeah.
All right. Let's see. This guy is going to be. How do I want to do this? He would be. I probably should have kept that earlier sketch I had. He's going to be like leaning over like this, I guess, and that would mean his legs are good. It seems like it's kind of. I think the lady. All right. Yeah. This is going to be one of these episodes. All right. You come with me off of that layer and go on your own layer because I already feel like I need to move this. Because I kind of like how the guy is coming together over there, but then these two are not going to match up like perspective wise at all. So, oh, there we go. That's separate already. Okay. You guys, I think what I'm going to do with you is actually zoom in a little bit more like this. Yeah. Okay. All right. We're going to keep that there for now. Only watched 1, 2. Yeah. Crude children's drawing of a horse. Yeah. On the fridge. That's a great one, actually.
That way you can get away with a bad horse drawing. And then when Matt comes in, you can say, sorry, we already have a horse.
We already have a horse. There's a horse emote too for you guys on Twitch. There is a horse emote.
Yeah, when he says, I want you to add a photorealistic horse.
Yes. Charging through the kitchen.
Yeah. Then you say, oh, sorry, our horse quota's already been met.
It's already been done. I guess I should do something.
Oh, Alyssa, that's really sweet. A little Detective Pikachu drawing.
Nice. Nice. Let's see. Okay, you.
Alyssa. Oh no! Did you flip your house, Alyssa? Alyssa feels victimized by my last suggestion.
Marble contact paper countertop. Yeah, that's. You know what? Hey, we're not all rich, all right, Joseph.
Hey, I don't have marble countertops, and I'm not rich at all.
What do I want? What is he going to be doing here? Okay, how about this? Hand on his head or face, side of his face, right? Mm-hmm. And then he could be like reaching for this coffee, actually. I think that's what I want to do. Or you just be holding it.
One of my suggestions would be moot. It was a really famous glitch in The Sims where if you were carrying a baby and then you started cooking, you would put your baby in the oven.
Oh goodness! Wow, that's a shame. I was going
to request that, but now the oven's covered. So
the oven is covered. Yep.
So no oven, baby.
No oven. I'm sorry. All right. Let me go back actually to this other layer. We're cooking today. Pun intended. Maybe
Cooking
pun
with
intended.
gas, as my dad always says. He always says that we're cooking with gas.
That's what Jeff says too.
Yeah.
Jeff says that. This is supposed to be tired, right? Yeah, he's supposed to
I think
be.
it was disgruntled and tired.
I just want to get some kind of base so I can start. All right. That's probably enough for me to draw something. All right. Let's see here. What's up, Andrew? Black Six is here over on Twitch. I've got new emotes over there, Andrew. If you wanna use them, they're fresh off the presses from last night. All right. Here we go.
How often do you descale your coffee maker?
Probably. That's a good question. I think I do it once, maybe twice a year.
Okay, because I don't drink coffee. So in my office, there's like a thing above the coffee machine, and it'll be like, last time it was descaled, last time and I have no way of knowing. So I'm like, ew, it was last descaled in August. Is that like a long time? Is that a short time? I don't know.
No, it's fine. The thing is it's a really big pain to do it. It is a huge pain to do it because, it's like, I remember the first time I did it, I followed the instructions like to the T.
Yeah.
Right. And it's like, do this and then do it, like run it through this many times and you'll be great. And I did it exactly as I was asked to do it. And then my first cup of coffee, I was like, this is soap. And I like poured it out and I had to run it like, I'm not even kidding, like 50 more times through with water to get this, like get the cleaning solution. And I mean, I followed the directions exactly to the letter for how much time I should wait, how many times I should run it through it. I mean, I did it. I did the instructions and I'm like, this is disgusting. So I do it like once a year at bare minimum, but it is such a pain. I'm like, all right, let's do this. Let's be prepared to run this machine 1,000,000 times. Yeah. You like those, Andrew? Look at, yeah. Yes. Most people never descale their, look at that. See, that's not bad. This guy's like, that's his face.
As old wealthy people love to say, he's doing it right. He's not spending $3 and $5 on those newfangled expensive Starbucks coffees. He's making them at home so we can invest that money.
Yes. Exactly.
Yep. That's the difference.
Exactly. I think I want to lighten up this even a little bit more. So this is actually a little bit of a glimpse into like how not that this is not real art, but how like I do some of my like actual projects and freelance stuff. Like I use all these different layers and I'm sketching first, and it's things are built on top of things being built on top of things. Mm-hmm. That's how I do that. I just put the pot and any removable components in the dishwasher once a month. Yeah, I mean, I do wash the machine fairly often. But like the actual process of descaling it, that's a whole different. Oh, he should have he should have this going on.
Yeah.
You know what's something I want to get that I've never had? An electric razor. I've never had an electric razor in my life. I've always been the little disposable razors my whole life. Never had the nice fancy electric razor. I think that's what I want for Christmas.
Yeah, I have one. I mean, it makes it really quick.
Exactly. Makes
it fast.
Electric razors are not worth it. Steve like comes and he's like, and no, and denied. Really, Steve? I mean, I have no frame of reference, so I don't know.
I'm a very haphazard shaver. I like just like like because
you like get a lawnmower and throw it on the side of your face.
Yeah, essentially, it's not great. And then I'll like be at work and I'll be like washing my hands or something, and then I'll be like, "Are you kidding me?" Like, there's like a huge part of my face that I completely missed.
Yeah, that's
because it's like I shave after the shower, so my mirror is covered in steam, so I can't see. So I'm like, I can never really assess how well I did, and I'm just like, I'll figure it out. I got razor burn just from listening to Joseph's description.
There's this really funny clip I always think about when I think about like shaving and stuff. When was it Seinfeld? Where he was like riding in coffee or cars with coffee or something with comedians or something. He had like a show.
The cars getting coffee.
Yeah, and he had an episode where he went to the White House and he was
Mm-hmm.
with Obama for an episode.
Mm-hmm.
And I always think of this one scene when he was like saying that and now what is it? He like they talk about in what order Obama was like shaving and showering and stuff like that. And he said he did it in a weird order and Seinfeld was like, "Why do you do it that way?" And he's like, "That's just how I do it." And they had this like really fun like stare at each other. And he was like, he's like, "Ah, you're the president." He's like, "Okay." But I'm trying to remember what was the thing. It was something to do with like shaving, and I think it was like he would go like exercise, like he would take a shower and get dressed and then go exercise. So he'd have to shower twice or something.
That is weird.
But there was something about it, and he was like, "That's just how I do." It was just funny though. I need to go back and look at it.
Speaking of that show, Comedians and Cars Getting Coffee, there's this car that I want. It's called a Citroen H-Fan. It's my dream car. Jeff, if you're in the chat, I know you're going to make fun of me about it. He says it's a basic car. Jeff is a liar. It's a cool car.
It's a basic car. I mean, if it gets you where you need to go, isn't that what you want?
Yeah, it's a really cool car, and Jeff thinks it's like some boring monstrosity. But I think it's really cool. And it's an old car, and they're kind of finicky. So I want to get a refurbished one. And there's this guy in New Jersey who sells refurbished ones. And I was looking it up, and I found this community of owners of that car that were essentially like, the guy's a scam artist, like, don't buy his cars. And then there was an update that Jay Leno, who's famous for having a massive collection of cars, purchased a Citroen. I don't know which model of the car. I don't know if it was the one that I want in particular, but a Citroen car restored by this guy. And it's mentioned on the episode, and they're driving in it, and it breaks down during the filming.
That's pretty stellar.
Yeah, of Comedians and Cars Getting Coffee. They're like driving around in the car, and they're having issues with the car during the filming.
That's great. That's awesome. Funny. All right, I'm gonna have to switch the. Where's the coffee? Where is that? Okay, you guys now should be in the front. All the way up here. There we go. All right.
Yeah.
Although, so the coffee is in the front, but I wanted this hand in front of the mug, which means I'm gonna have to separate the coffee mug from the.
Yep. Yep.
This is gonna be an episode. This will be good. This will be good. It is to Steve's point earlier in the chat. It is very different than a normal episode.
Yeah, I think though that it might be to your benefit that it's today's episode, because it's a holiday, so I think we're going to get less suggestions, and because these require more work.
Yeah. Agreed. And yeah, I'm always down for trying new stuff because I enjoy it. Yeah. I kind of like this. This might be a fun thing to do, like not as part of like the ongoing stream. Like I'd like to do other art streaming kind of things. Mm-hmm. I don't know what that means yet, but like, other stuff, other art stuff that's not this show. And it might be something fun to do. Like doing these cohesive scenes like this might be another fun thing to do. All right. Hopefully you guys are liking it so far. Like, oh, this looks awful. I'm out of here. Goodbye. And I'm done. It's Black Friday. Let's get those sales. Yeah. Buy some stuff for me. Support my kids.
Yeah.
It'd be really helpful. Just wrote that rent check. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, oh no. Here we go. It's already here.
I just had to write a check for the closing cost of my house. Ugh.
Yeah.
Ugh. It's horrible. It felt terrible.
All right. What color is this guy's shirt?
Gray.
Yeah.
Like dark gray.
The colors are they are messy indeed. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We don't make mistakes here. See, if I was using OBS, you could have used the happy accidents redeem. We don't make mistakes here.
Yeah.
Just happy accidents. Yeah. I was so happy. You should have seen my face when those worked. I was like, oh my goodness. I was so excited. I was so excited. My son likes using them too. He was using my phone when I was testing it, and he was redeeming it and watching it happen on the. He's like, "This is great." Okay. Oh, I might actually just leave his hand behind the coffee cup. It looks fine. I'm not gonna move. I'm not gonna mess with it. All right, let's do this. What color are his pants?
Light gray. It's
like sweatpants.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
You know.
It's all right. Akil's like, I wish I could. I am 9 years old. It is fine. It is okay.
Oh, so he's in the troop with your younger son. Got it.
Yep.
Got it. I guess because when I think of your sons and scouts, I always think of this particular not that I'm thinking about it all the time, but whenever you mention your sons, I think of
my older son.
Yeah, I think it's at his Eagle Scout project.
Yeah. So
that's what I'm always thinking of. So I was like, oh, his older son.
Yeah. No, that's fair. It's fair. Let's see. What layer is this? Yeah, and because they're both doing the whole scouting thing, it's really easy to be like, which one? I mean, technically one's finished, so but yes.
I was chatting with a buddy of mine who streams. He was talking about how he loved scouts and he did it like as long as he could, and then he became like a scoutmaster.
Yeah, I was never a scout, but like I kind of wish I had gone through it.
Yeah. I loved it. I loved being a scout.
Did you go all the way to Eagle?
I did. Let's see, I got to Eagle Gold Palm, I think.
Nice.
With Eagle Gold Palm.
And yeah, because that's like you got your Eagle, and then you also earned above and beyond. And you got like a certain amount of things above what you needed to.
Yep. And then I did venturing. Is it varsity or venture? I think varsity is next, and then venturing is last, if I recall.
Okay. I think these look like they're kind of in perspective with each other now.
I think so.
They seem like they work.
Yeah.
Okay, here's what we got so far. Look at this. You guys digging this?
I dig it.
Are you not entertained? All right, I'm gonna do the because this is supposed to be the fridge back here.
Yep.
I tried to keep it as like very light on the details as possible because I didn't know if that was gonna be a thing people wanted to.
Yeah.
But I like the having the artwork. All right, where was your comment? I should have put the comments on the screen. Oh well. Where did that go? Joseph Zawada. Here we go. Sounds like Joe would destroy on Survivor.
Oh, absolutely not. Absolutely not. I recently went backpacking. It was last weekend. And it took us we never got a nice fire going. It was there, and we were able to toast marshmallows on it, but it was not a fire that could produce warmth.
You're like sitting there like in disappointment. I should be better than this.
I was kind of like, oh, and I had like a lot of help with the fire. Like I had like lighter fluid, a fire starting kit. I had matches, and I had like those like combustion log things. So I was not rough when it comes to making a fire. It wasn't like retracting light off of a magnifying glass.
Okay, what kind of magnets are holding up this piece of artwork? Are we talking like the letter magnets or a shape? What do you want?
Ooh,
because it's not floating there. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I'm trying to see if anyone mentioned something. Ooh, do you want to? Let's see. I'm trying to see if anyone wrote something that could work.
Because I think of like the classic letter magnets, but
yeah, you could do that. You can do classic letter magnets.
All right, so I'm gonna put a J because this was yours.
Yeah.
All right, so we're gonna put a J up here. Let me get closer. Let me lean in. There we go. F and U. All right, let's see.
Speaking of letter magnets, adjacent, I was recently at a craft fair, and there was a giant, like massive collection of like letter blocks. What would you call those? Like children's letter blocks.
Yeah. Like the squared old school blocks with letters
yes,
on one side, or all the sides, I guess.
Yep. And it was all these vintage ones. And my mom and I were there, and she wanted to get stacks of them that were the initials of me and my sisters. But because my mother is particular about certain things, she wanted them all to be like slightly different sizes, but in sizes that were like cohesive and the composition would be nice.
All right, we have a J and a Z for
Joseph.
So, not to imply this is your drawing. This is going to be your fridge.
It's mine. It's my. Oh, I'll take it. I'll take it. Actually, whatever you draw here will probably be better than anything I could draw.
Okay.
So I'm sure it'll be all right.
The pressure is on.
But we spent like half an hour digging through blocks because we needed all of the fonts to be different. Because my mom didn't. Her threshold for the basic font letter block was 1. So all of them had to be different shaped blocks, different sizes with fun fonts. And we spent a egregious amount of time digging through those blocks.
I believe you. Was there, let me ask you this. I get that location is a pretty drastically different factor, but so you did this craft fair. Was it indoor or outdoors?
It was across a bunch of buildings. This portion of it was a mix of indoor and outdoor.
Sure.
This was in a like a building like that you would find at like your fairgrounds, like a permanent structure.
Was there a lot of people there? Like, was it well attended?
Yes, it was.
Okay. I'm looking at doing some craft fairs like around Connecticut in next year, like to try to do some more smaller local shows versus the big Comic-Cons.
Yeah.
And did you see like artists that sell like, you know, like what I do, stickers and prints and stuff?
This was an antique thing, so no, I didn't say anything like that. I sent the most out of everything was like home decor stuff, and the only things that were kind of outside of that were your standard like MLM people and bakeries. Like that was kind of what I saw there.
Gotcha. All
Yeah,
right,
listen, I agree. This is a cool idea. Thank you to Steve for coming up with a fun one.
Yeah, it's extremely different. All right, so we're doing the horse. So we're gonna do.
And I want both of the eyes on one side of the head, like a kid who doesn't understand perspective. Yeah.
Why does it have? It should not have paws.
No, all animals have paws. Leave the paws. I like the paws. Or hooves. You can do hooves. You already started. Yay.
All right. To me. All right, there we go. That's a good one. There we go. That's on. It's back there. Here's where we're at. Here's where we're at so far in our lives. Yeah, basket of snacks on the counter is a good idea. I agree. All right, I'm gonna draw the basket. So you need to tell me what snacks to put in it.
Let's see.
Oh, I told you were gonna pick these, and then here I am.
No, it's your show.
All right, you pick the next. Well, keep that in mind. You'll try to get you to direct this.
Okay.
All right, I'm gonna start drawing a basket on the counter back here behind her, and then I need some ideas for.
What goes in now? Should we do like? Is this a healthy family or an unhealthy family?
I mean, we're smoking in the kitchen, but true. I guess that doesn't.
The redeems do not work.
Yeah,
do not work at this time.
Sorry, I'm sorry. Which one was it? Which one got redeemed? I figured I probably should have turned them off, but yeah, it was. It'll work when I'm on. It just doesn't work because I'm on StreamYard. StreamYard doesn't speak that language. But they do work. They just don't work at this exact time.
Mm-hmm. So what should be in the snack bowl? I would like to see some
Oh, Funny Figs redeemed it. What did you redeem, Funny Figs? Which one? Yeah, because see, even with this, I can't even see. StreamYard doesn't tell me anything. OBS tells me like who does what and all that kind of stuff. So
French girls.
Oh, the French girls one. That one's pretty good. Yeah, save your exposure bucks. All right, it's gonna work. Don't worry. There'll be a payoff. You just gotta be patient.
Actually, I would like it to a muffin basket. I would like it to be a muffin basket.
Muffins. Okay.
Yeah. Right. Assorted muffins.
See, the French girls one would have been a good one for earlier when I was drawing this lady here smoking. Mm-hmm. All right, let's get rid of that. All right, so muffins. Let me take a look at these muffins.
I like a good muffin.
I did not ask for muffin bakeries near me, but thank you. Let's see here. What is this? Yep. Yepers. All right, muffins. What's your favorite type of muffin?
I like the blueberry ones with like the really coarse sugar on top. Those are always my favorite.
Yeah, I always look at that and I'm like, that sugar looks like it's killing me instantly. But then I'm like, this is the best. This is the best sugar.
It's really good.
But because it's like you're looking at them under a microscope. The gigantic cubed sugar. Like, why am I seeing this at this intensity?
Yeah.
But
I had a discussion with a friend about that recently. She detests any baked goods with fruit in them. She does not like baked or cooked fruit. She thinks it's really gross.
Well, everyone's got their things.
Yeah.
Everybody's got their things.
Yep. No. Yeah. She doesn't like pie.
All right. So we need to move this behind. The lady needs to stay in the front. She is the most in the foreground you can get. So you go all the way up to the top. All right. And then let's do some color. So no pies ever.
No pie.
No pies ever. It's the end of that. It's the end of that. It's the end of an era.
She's very particular. She loves baking. She's very particular about her baked goods. I think it might have been Alyssa actually that I was talking to in like a greater chat setting on Discord, I think. About she really likes very, very dense cupcakes.
Okay.
She likes a super, super dense cupcake. And it was Alyssa or Deanna, one of the two, I'm pretty confident, that were saying that they don't like that. They like a very airy, fluffy cupcake.
Yeah, I guess I don't mind either, I guess. Like I like a really dense like banana bread is pretty good because I want it to be like, I want it to be like I eat some of it and I don't feel like I need to go eat another one and another one and you know what I'm saying? Like I want to have it and be satisfied and then walk away.
Yeah.
And not have like that feeling of like, well, that was pretty good. I could use another slice.
Mm-hmm.
So like I do enjoy a nice dense like banana bread.
I remember who it was. It was neither of them. It was my friend Kat.
Like actually, nothing of what I just said is.
It was my friend Kat.
All right, I'm gonna need to color that cigarette because that vanished a little bit. Blah, blah.
Because there's a bakery that I really like in DC called Baked and Wired, and they have very, very, very dense cupcakes, and I quite like them, but I can only ever eat like half a cupcake at a time because it's a lot of cupcake for every bite.
It's a lot of cupcake. Also, Andrew, not to get too public about our affairs, but I do think I'm gonna gonna try to book something in the Maryland area in 20. I guess that applies to you too, Joe Suzuata.
Yeah.
Andrew graciously offered me a couch if I wanted to come do one of the shows in his area.
Oh, nice.
And so I put it on my calendar, and I'm in the process. I'm starting to book shows and stuff for next year. So I think I'm going to do Baltimore Comic-Con. I think that's what I'm going to do.
Nice.
I'm only going to do one. I'm not going to. It's like, what's the one I'm going to do? I think I'm going to do that one.
Yeah, I would offer the same. I have a guest bedroom, but I live nowhere near Baltimore.
Yeah, how far away is that from you?
For me, that's about 2 hours.
That is a ways.
Yeah,
that's a little bit of a ways. But hey, if I'm there and I'm doing the show, maybe we can do dinner or something.
Yeah, actually, I do think I plan on seeing about attending Comic-Con for a club that I'm a member of, seeing if we can do some displays there.
Oh, that's cool.
I reached out to the Annapolis Comic-Con to inquire because I've never done a Comic-Con. I've never been an exhibitor at a show. And I was looking online, and you have to pay for a table. And I don't think the members of my club would be willing to pay.
Probably not.
So I was saying, hey, we're not selling anything. We're not advertising for anything.
Yeah, if there's an argument to be made that you're like adding an attraction, right? Or like that you're amplifying something, you could probably work something out.
Yeah. So I was like, are there like fan art showcases? I'm like, because that's what it would be. It's fan art, not.
Yeah, especially if it's you're doing something to enhance the event and also attracting a different audience that it would normally get. Those are things that usually work in your favor to trying to negotiate something. Yeah. And especially because you're not selling anything. Yeah.
Like we're not selling, we're not recruiting. It's not a service that we're providing. It's literally just
we're here. Look at us. Look at us.
Yeah. And enjoy another way of it's like, oh, people bring cosplay. Cosplay's fun to look at. We're bringing our thing, and those are fun to look at.
Exactly. What's up, Slash?
Hi, Slash.
Welcome. I love the drawing. Nice. Thank you. Yeah. So, yep. So, yepers.
I liked Alyssa's suggestion of adding a mud mask onto the lady with the cigarette.
Okay. That's the next one?
Yep, I think so.
All right. I'm ready for the next one. Yeah, weekend before Halloween. Yep. That's the plan. I definitely want to be here for Halloween if Paracon happens again, because Paracon was wildly successful for me. That was the best show I did all year, so I want to make sure I am back for that one. If they do it, they still haven't made any announcement at all if they are going to have it again, because it was their first show. But I don't see why they wouldn't. Right? If it's super successful, why would you not? Why would you not do it again? Okay, let's get that comment on the screen. Or where did that go?
That was pretty early on.
That was pretty early on, wasn't it? Yeah, she needs a. That was at 10:23. 10:23. Where are you? Oh, I did get an email this morning from StreamYard that said that they changed it so that now all comments stay in the queue.
Oh, nice.
It says it can accommodate thousands of messages.
Nice.
What's up, Golden Light Pictures? Hello. Let's see. This sounds like it is a very interesting idea. So here's the image. Here's what we got so far. Because it's one image. It's not like a kind of the normal flow. So it started off as just the background with the scenery.
And we're on prompt 5 now. We're on our 5th prompt.
All right. So the mud mask, gray, black, green. What do you think?
I'm seeing lots of people doing like a very light, cool toned gray.
Okay.
That seems to be a popular one. Like it's a dark gray that then dries into a light gray.
Gotcha. All right, let's see.
Symbol of.
Let me look up what.
I have to look up what this is.
Yeah, go ahead. Go right ahead.
I don't know what this last recommendation is.
Okay. All right. Got what I needed. I'm going to do this on another layer just so I don't mess up what I already did. So we need, this goes over and
oh, Black 6, yours would work well because Deanna recommended a cat earlier on. So
a cat.
A cat, yeah. Black 6 wants a Roomba chasing an animal.
Oh, nice.
And I was like, oh, well, someone already recommended a cat. So
I wonder if I switch this to multiply, would that look bad? That looks bad. All right. Line screen. How about I just do? Yeah, that's fine. All right, there we go.
Yeah.
All right, very good. I think I will fuse this. They have been fused.
Nice.
And I'm going to fuse the smoke too. Added the color for the smoke since now it's in front of other stuff. So, all right. Okay, what's the next thing? What are we doing next?
I kind of want to start working on the background a bit to fill in some of that space.
Okay.
So can we do my the cabinetry?
Yep. Sure.
I guess we can do just like a standard wood grain cabinetry.
Okay.
That's what I'm thinking, just to fill in some of the space. If anyone wants to recommend maybe a backsplash or a wall color.
Let's get all of our interior designers in.
Yeah. We do have some wall art. I see that, so we can add that later.
All right. Where do I want to, let's see, layer. New layer. Let's go back. This one, we're going to go pretty far back into the background. All right. Are you looking at, what area back here are you looking at for like this wood grain stuff?
Oh, I was just thinking the cabinets, just in general, just to fill in some of the white.
So like here?
Yeah.
Okay. You got it. You got it.
And like the island, I guess. That makes sense.
Yep. So I think if I remember, this here was, these were like drawers, I think. So they had like a little handle here.
Yeah.
And then this.
Ooh, fancy, fancy.
Yep. Oh, yeah. Piece of wood here, a little drawer action.
You know what I figured out recently? I was walking through my school.
Yeah.
My old childhood school a few months ago. And I noticed that all of the doors have the exact same wood grain. And I'm like, these are all just stickers.
Yeah. It's the best, isn't it?
Yeah, I'm like, this is all just...
I had that same revelation somewhere too. Maybe it was also at a school, but I remember being in some environment that I was at for a very long time and eventually making the discovery that I'm like, wait, that pattern is the same as that pattern, which is the same as that. I'm like, this is all fake.
Yep.
It's a fraud. It's what's up, Trophy Winch? Nice to see you. Thanks for the follow the other day too. I can't remember if that happened when I got rated late that night or whatever, or if it was when I was streaming, but I had a little Twitch thing after the fact. Tell me. So I appreciate that. Layer, new layer.
I've been considering painting the cabinets in my kitchen. I'm thinking about it.
Yeah, I would love to do more stuff like that around my place. I just always stop because I'm like, I don't own this.
Yeah.
But you know,
holding me back is I'm like, I haven't even moved into the place and I'm already like,
you're trying to change it all. Well, you know, Hopefully it's a long-term thing, and you are buying this. It's yours now.
Yeah.
It's different than renting a place. So
Yeah,
it's
I switch
whatever.
back and forth whether I want to spend like my time and money decorating it to get it done really fast or not. I'm still bouncing back and forth. I'm not quite sure.
You're all a bunch of phonies. Thanks, Ray. Ray's the real OG. He's the guy ripping up all of his stuff with his palette of random drywalls, all kinds of stuff. What color are the handles? Gold, silver?
Silver, because someone wanted stainless steel appliances, so I guess we'll go with silver.
Okay. Yeah, there is a lovely stainless steel oven stove right behind this guy.
Yep.
Yeah, see, look.
State of the art.
See, it's back there. All right. Let's do these other ones here, the island. And would this be, this right here is like, let me get this. This area right here is like the house for the fridge, right? Like it's also, should that be the same wood kind of grain or no?
Are they normally? I don't remember if they're normally, if that would be drywall or wood. I don't remember.
I mean, you can do whatever you want. The world is your oyster.
I'll do that the wall color.
Okay, so we're just gonna stay with this wood grain here. We're gonna do that here, and we're gonna do it here, and then we're gonna be done with that. Yeah. Okay. All right. Got it. Brian, welcome. Getting ready for your marathon. Are you going on that too, Joseph?
I am.
You're a regular.
Yeah, I think this will be my 3rd year.
Yeah, you're a regular. What's the most hours that you're on that?
Yes, last year I think I was on for 7.
It's a lot.
Yeah, 6 or 7.
It's a lot of time.
I think it starts in 45 minutes.
No, doesn't it start like in the evening?
I think they're starting it early this year.
Oh, all right. Well, okay.
Will we get Joseph in a bathrobe again? No, we will not.
Classic. Some good memories. Good memories over the years on that. Good memories.
I threw out that bathrobe, Bubba Laveau. It was that bathrobe has been in like our guest bath for literally probably 18 years. And it's like, it's just a raggedy old thing. So it needed to die.
It's like a family heirloom, been handed down generation after generation.
There's like a massive hole in the arm. So I did ask for my birthday. I did ask for a new nice bathrobe because I want to be a bathrobe person.
Nice. Well, I want you. It needs to have a giant monogrammed fancy letter, a J or a Z.
The one I asked for was actually pretty simple.
No, that's not. You are not pretty simple, Joseph. I don't know what game we're playing here, but you need. It needs to be loud and embellished. Like it has to have a giant monogrammed cursive. I think Z. I think I'm gonna go with Z. It needs to have a Z on it.
Speaking of loud, when I was coming up with my home decor, for some reason I convinced myself that I liked neutral toned mid-century modern with Scandinavian design influences, which is like the most nuanced. If you have that, it's a beautiful design. I'm not shading anyone who picks that. It's beautiful. And then I realized, I'm like, this is nothing I've ever stood for in my entire life.
This is what a quote. This is nothing I've ever stood for in my entire life. That's great.
Yeah, so I've now changed it. I'm going for dark academia, which academia makes it sound like I'm smart. I'm not. Dark academia, dramatic maximalist with gothic architecture influences. That's what I'm thinking.
That's a winning combo.
I think so. I kind of want to feel like I live in a Ghibli movie.
I mean, who doesn't?
That's kind of what I want to feel like.
Don't you want to get on the cat bus and go to work?
I was talking to my mom loves interior design, and she was saying that a lot of times when you're designing something or like building a house, and you're not getting it quite right. She's like, it's because not a lot of people know this. You're not going for a look. You're trying to recreate a feeling that you had.
Oh.
So I'm trying to recreate the feeling of
a Ghibli movie.
Of a Ghibli movie.
Nice. All right. Okay.
So
it's like that kind of reminds me of, and I know this has totally been said a million times, but it doesn't make it any less true. Anytime in those films, the attention to detail in cooking and food and food preparation is just like, can I get this replicated in real life? Like, this is just like, and I don't think it's possible, but it's just like, something about the animation, the art direction, the music, the mood, the attention to like, you know, the water drops on like leaves, like, you know, lettuce or whatever, or like the sizzle in a pan is just like a entirely different concept than like a real life food preparation. It's like, what is this? This is amazing. Let's see. We're just about done with these. If you are ready to pick the next thing. Oh, Joseph's having a conversation with somebody else. Let's all listen. What? Wait, what happened? Are you talking to me?
Yeah.
Oh, you're really quiet all of a sudden.
Oh, weird.
There you are.
Weird. Sorry.
Yeah, you got like, it sounded like you were totally like facing an opposite direction and talking to someone else.
Oh, no, weird. I don't know.
You're fine. You're fine now. Now you're back.
Okay. Yeah, you asked what I wanted next, and I was saying I want to go with a poorly applied contact paper.
Okay. Oh, maybe you were like blocking a microphone or something.
Yeah, maybe.
That was so like I could just barely faintly hear you. You're like, I'm talking to you. I'm like, wait, is he talking to me? I was like, who's he talking to? He's not even facing the right way. All right, there we go. There's our wood grain.
Nice.
We're in a cabin. We're out in the middle of a cabin. Okay. The marble, right? It's like, all right, where is like that?
Bubbles. Because I wanted to look. The story that I'm going for is family who's in the middle of flipping their home. Maybe the wife wants to be like a mommy blogger. So she's trying to like be like, oh, I just redid my kitchen, but like the countertops are like poorly done, and like it's like a little bit hodgepodged.
You already have the whole story ready.
Yeah, that's why she has the muffins, so that it's like, oh, look at this like idyllic looking setting.
Yeah, this is our normal day. Yeah, this is just what we do. This is our life. All right, there we go. There is the comment. Thank you to everybody who's here watching this scene come together. Appreciate it. Appreciate you guys.
Yeah, but what I was saying when I guess you could hear me was you mentioned the music in Ghibli movies. Yeah. And I've been watching this YouTuber lately, and he does video essays on music. And he did one about what makes Studio Ghibli movie, the work by Joe Hiyashi, he's the composer, sound so special. And it's a very long video. And there's a lot of discussions about like colonialism and like European influences on Japanese music. And so it goes very, very deep into that. But kind of if I understand correctly, the sense of it was, it is, you know how American or like Europe has the golden standard in drawing?
Yeah.
But I guess in Eastern Asia, they use what's called the silver standard, which is the proportions are a little bit different. So there's aesthetic differences, and it's similar in music. And apparently Joe Hiyashi's work uses European instruments, but on a Japanese musical aesthetic and technique, which makes it sound different. It's not, they're competing influences, but in a cohesive manner, which is what makes it sound special.
Interesting. Yeah, I've watched a few of those kind of like video breakdowns for like films, you know, like why this works, like what's going on here aside from just listening to music. And they're very interesting. Some of those for like video games too, like why this music in a video game works. Okay, here we go. We got I'm getting lost. There's so many layers now. I'm like, I'm starting to get a little bit lost. All right. I might have to actually name them to help me. Get our marble texture here.
One of my favorite video game songs is what's it called? I think you played it. No, Brian played it in a live stream, and then I mentioned it, and then you're like, "Yep, I like that too." What's it called? The Sickle Bush Symphony.
Oh, Sticker Bush Symphony from Donkey Kong Country 2.
That's it.
That's a great. I mean, so much of the music from Donkey Kong Country, all of them, from the first, the second, and the third, is like, it is amazing.
Yeah.
I like top tier.
I like the Super Smash Brothers Brawl version of it, just because I was never a Donkey Kong fan. I never played any of those games, except for Diddy Kong Racing. That's like the one bit of that franchise that I ever dipped my toe into.
That's so funny that's the one. That's the one that it's like, nah, I never played anything. Just that one. It's like, well, that's not it. That's like, that was a totally non-related game that got reskinned into Diddy Kong.
I know, but still, that's my one bit of experience with that franchise. Do you play a lot of Smash Brothers?
Not like I used to. Not really. I don't play much of anything anymore. But I used to play. Obviously, when it came out on the 64, it was a big deal.
Yeah.
And then I played it in the Melee days.
Yeah.
And Brawl is when I started to fall off. I was like, all right. I still bought them because I was invested, And then I got the 3DS and the Wii U version, and it was fun having like a mobile version of Smash Brothers. Was fun. And I have the new game, but like I did the very first DLC, and that was it. Like I have Piranha Plant.
I think I bought like the pass. I got the first pass, but I haven't gotten the second pass. But
all right, I think this is the layer I want to be on. I think for this cabinet, let me see. No, well, it's fine. Whatever.
I'm not very good at Smash Brothers. I enjoy playing it. I'm not very good. I have some friends who are very, very good, and they play all the time.
Are they in the competitive scene?
They were when they were in college. Not like really competitive, but they would compete amongst their like college Smash club, and they both did very, very well.
Yeah.
And I went over to their house for brunch a few weeks ago, and they're like, "Hey, do you want to play Smash Bros?" And I was like, "I'll watch you guys because I'm not very good, and I won't enjoy this." And they're like, "No, you should." I was like, "Fine." So I tried to play against them. I won one match, which I was floored by. But a lot of them, I would get second place, and I was like, maybe I'm not as bad as I thought. Yeah. And then one of them was like, "Well, Joe, you're more of a stage hazard than a player."
What a comment.
Yeah, they're like, "You're more of like a nuanced NPC." Like when the Nintendog shows up and like,
oh goodness, great! It like blocks the screen.
Yeah, or like Mr. Rossetti. Like you're just annoying everyone.
Oh my goodness.
Like you're not really playing to win. You're more like playing to be disruptive, which is not my intent. I guess like at one point, one of them was playing as Donkey Kong, and he like flung the guy into the ground, so he was like stuck, and he had like a really high, like HP percentage thing. I forgot what it's actually hit point thing.
Sure.
And he was doing like a charged move, and I just smacked him with like one of my basic moves and like knocked him out of the pit. And he's like, "Joe, like I was about to like kill him and like
I was gonna do something, bro."
And I was like, "Oh, I didn't know." He's like, he's at a high like percentage, and he's like stunned, and I'm doing a charge attack. Why would you go in and like smack him? And I was like, "I don't know," like because I don't know any better. That's so great. They're like, "You're not a good player. You're just a stage hazard." Which I'm fine with that. That's all right by me.
Slash says, "Been months since I played Duel Links, and I managed to recover my collection." Very nice.
What is Duel Links?
I don't know.
Duel Links. Let me look this up.
Favorite game music is Fringed Iris in Multicolored Flowers.
Duel Links is a Yu-Gi-Oh! Digital collectible card game.
It's time to do. I have a Yu-Gi-Oh! Sticker coming out.
Oh.
It's already done. Already ordered. Just waiting for it to show up. Got a lot more stuff for next year. I'm trying to dial up the anime for next year.
Ooh.
Because that has been one of the big takeaways from the shows traveling around was that at least at the Comic-Cons. At the
Yeah.
Comic-Cons, people want the anime. That's what
Yeah.
they
I'd love for you to do some Persona 5 stickers. I love Persona 5. Lots of people love Persona 5.
Yeah. I mean, I'm certainly no expert, so I'm like in the market for opinions. Like there's a couple that I could see based on just like all the cosplays I saw all year. So like everybody all year long was dressed up as like all the My Hero Academia people, like all year long. And so I was like, okay, that seems like an easy bet. Right. I'm like, okay, that's a good one. I'm thinking probably time wise, it might be beneficial to do Cowboy Bebop stuff, maybe.
Yeah, they're doing the Netflix thing.
Yeah. And I mean, I hear mixed reviews about the live action, but it would be based on the anime is what I would do. And then what is some other stuff I saw a lot of people dressed up as? Yeah, obviously Naruto is like it's a huge one. It's like everlasting. So like there's some obvious ones. All right, there we go. There's our marble countertops on top of our wood grain.
Awesome.
So we're ready for the next thing, whatever the thing
do we want to do, let's see, where was it? We have Black 6, I believe it was recommended. Where is it? At 11:11, a Roomba driving around the floor chasing a cat, which was Deanna's suggestion at 10:15.
Okay. 11:11. 11. It was so nice. We said it twice. 11:11.
My sister, she's like a big 11:11 wisher. Like that's a thing. Like 11:11, make a wish. She's very into that.
What's the time? Because I know you have one because everybody does. What is the time that no matter what, every time you look at the clock, it's always on that time?
9:11.
That's the same for me.
Yep. Always 9/11. And always I'm like, oh goodness, that's a bit spooky.
That is so bizarre that it's the same as me. I remember I started counting years ago and I'm like, okay, we're getting at an outrageous amount of coincidences. Like it's always 9/11 when I look at the clock. Always. That's so weird. All right. Twins. Okay. Twinsies. Twin phantom hour looking. Yeah, that's I was not expecting you to say that. All right, let me look at a picture of this Roomba. I think what I'm going to do is for comedic effect. I think I'm going to have like, what layer is this? Like right here, Roomba, and then like animal, like half and half, you know?
Yeah.
Something like that's what I'm going to do.
I got attacked by a Roomba the other day.
Did you kick it?
I didn't kick it. It bit at my ankles and then it retreated.
It bit and then ran away.
Yeah. I was at my friend's house and that's a fun story I'll tell. I was at my friend's house and I was standing in front of like the Roomba dock and then it turned on and like smacked into me and it scared me. And then it just like immediately turned back and went back on the charger. And I was like, oh, okay. But I was there. I think I've mentioned this before. I have a friend. She's very eccentric. That's why we get along. And she's in her late 20s. She's about to turn 30. And in the community that she's from, people are like, she should already be married. That's the opinion that lots of people have about you should already be married. Why don't you have kids already? You're too focused on your career, those kind of mindsets.
Yep.
And she's very much like, I have a great career. I love my life as it is. And I'm not going to, if I find someone who I love who will add joy to my life, that's great. I'm not going to marry and settle down if I feel like if it's lessening my quality of life, which I think there's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah. So she's always getting bugged about stuff like that. So to kind of get back at people, she's been doing these for years, these very weird Christmas cards every year. So a few years ago, she sent out proposal announcements that she was proposed to by herself. And she did a full photo shoot. Then last year,
oh my goodness,
she had a bunch of us meet at the we were all in our bubble because it was COVID times. We were the bubble. She invited us all to the Washington DC Arboretum and she staged a wedding where she married herself. And I was both the best man and the maid of honor. All of us, the wedding party was just flipped, and we were all dressed exactly the same. We all just had giant fake mustaches on.
Oh my goodness.
And this year I was at her house because she wanted to do like newlyweds. So we did like a vintage kind of WandaVision stylized, like the early episodes. So she's like in like a tea-length dress with her apron.
Yeah.
He's like on the couch with his newspaper and in her house. So we were there doing the photo shoot for that. When I got attacked by the Roomba.
Just trying to take a nice photo, you know?
Mm-hmm.
All right, I need to move the cat. You were a little off. You need to go back up, like maybe
Black 6. That sounds awesome, and I would totally do that if it didn't sound like so much work. It is a lot of coordination, and she's already planned out the next few years of it.
The next few years. Wow.
Yeah. Our opinions slightly differ. I said that she should have a baby or a pet. I said, and then she should be the pet or the baby. I was like, every character should be you. I'm like, get a baby doll and Photoshop your head onto that baby. And she's getting cats. So she's like, oh, I want to do like they're twins, but then have the cats. And I'm like, no, I feel like it should be you.
Yeah, if you married yourself and then the kid should be. I agree with that. I think that fits the narrative.
Yeah, I'm like, every human in that photo should be you, in my opinion.
That's pretty good.
And then every living creature. So like if you have a dog, you're the dog. Everything I think should be her, but she disagrees. And then she brought up, what if she gets a spouse, like a real life spouse? What's she gonna do? And she's like, I don't know. Should I do separate Christmas cards to like our actual Christmas card and then my fictitious weird ones? I'm like,
well, I mean, clearly the answer is you'd have to end the relationship with the current relationship. So you'd have to get a divorce and then start a new one.
Oh, she does say that her end game is offing her fictitious husband, and then her last card will be her as a widow with like a boy toy being like, I'm off, goodbye.
Goodbye, everybody. Let's see. I'm going to try to put Roomba on this upside down and backwards. That was a little bit more trickier than I thought it was going to be to write that. You guys can't even see. Here, look. That's what I was looking at.
Oh, there you go.
I was trying to make it a little nicer.
Yeah. We were coming up with some idea. We were brainstorming about like Christmas cards, and I was like, oh, the year that you accidentally joined like an MLM, the year you accidentally join a cult, and you're all like in like weird prairie dresses in a forest.
Yeah. Yes.
I said like one year, the year that you paid for like a nice family photo shoot, but like your children just can't behave. So like,
what color cat?
Orange,
brown, gray.
Orange.
Yeah, I was thinking orange too, actually.
That cat does not look happy.
No, it's not happy at all. It's very angry. It's very angry.
But what is nice about the chat agrees. Everyone's saying orange. What's nice about doing these photo shoots every year is she brings us cupcakes.
Nice.
Cupcakes.
That's a plus.
Yeah. It was kind of interesting because this year I offered, because she mentioned how she needed a bigger tripod because she's been taking them on her phone. I was like, I have a nice tripod. And I'm like, oh, and I can also bring like my actual like DSLR camera. And she's like, oh, great. So I brought that. And then I handed them to this other guy who, his name is Josh, and he's the one who always does the photo editing. He's like, why are you handing this to me? I was like, I don't know. You're the photography guy. He's like, you're the one with the tripod and the nice camera. You're the photography guy. And I'm like, I don't know anything about photography.
I don't know what's going on.
Yeah. And then a little bit later, I was like, it was really dark. I'm like, man, I should have brought like my bounce light thing. And they're like, or my light diffuser. They're like, you have a light diffuser? And I'm like, yeah.
That's what makes you the guy.
And they're like, no, that makes you the guy. I'm like, they're like, you have the camera, the tripod, and a bounce light. And I'm like, yo, I have those things, but I don't know how to use them.
They sit in the corner.
I just have them.
That's pretty. That would make you the guy, though.
Yeah, that's what they're like, Joe, you figure it out. Like
you have the things. You're the guy. You're the guy. Let's see.
The Arboretum in Washington D.C., where we did the Christmas the wedding photo shoot. It's very, very cool. They have this area. It's very odd looking. It looks like Greek ruins, but they're not because they're far too new. And what they are is, I guess, the Capitol building. They replaced all the columns on the Capitol building at one point, and they brought them all to the Arboretum and set them up. So it kind of looks like the Parthenon without a roof. Like it's just like a box of columns, and they're very, very cool to look at. But when we were there were so many people doing like indie fashion designers doing like prom, because it was before like prom season.
Yeah.
Doing prom like formal dress photo shoots. So there'd be like people with like racks of dresses all around these columns, because it's kind of like ethereal and like cool looking and like fancy. So lots of people doing like photo shoots for their fashion line.
What should be our next thing? So we've got our cat and our Roomba.
Someone asked for a brick. Okay, a trophy wench at 1114, a natural brick backsplash.
Okay.
With stainless steel appliances.
All right. Very good. Very good. We'll work on that next. All right. Let's see. Yeah, here we go. Okay. Very good. Let's go very far back into the order of layers here.
When I was picking my appliances, the appliances I really wanted for my house were super expensive and I couldn't afford them. I was kind of bummed, but
yeah,
that's what it is. So I just got the cheapest thing that had like the finish that I liked, which was like a second, like the one upgrade up.
Yeah, don't ever go with the cheapest. Just go one up.
Yeah,
that's what you should do. That's what I have found in life.
Yeah, because it was the base model. They only had like that black appliance, like the black appliance finish, and I was like, I don't want that. So,
Yep.
Funny Fig says that this picture is a little bit tamer than he would imagine.
So far, we still have a decent amount of time.
Yeah. Ooh, maybe where's my phone? I'll add something funky.
Not a single eldritch monster in the fridge. Not a single one. I'm so sorry that you didn't get to see your Redeem Ray. Breaks my heart. I think I'm going to do later tonight. I think I'm going to do another test stream sometime in the evening or whatever. If you wanted to come back and try it out. I know the big festivities are happening today elsewhere on the internet, but it's just little testing stuff.
Oh, I wrote a comment and I misspelled it.
Oh,
I can verbally communicate to you what I want. So
it's like when you do a tweet and then you have like, oh no. What's up, Colonial Lug? Hello. We can help with that. Making it ridiculous. Is that what that implies? All right, here's our steel.
Yeah, I want it to be a touch nutty. We have about an hour. I think the last hour could be a little bit weird. That would make sense.
Yep. I mean, also, it starts getting filled up, and so then it's just like, not that you can't just keep throwing more and more things on top of it, but like the bigger real estate is occupied.
Yeah.
It's like, all right, put a happy face sticker on the pot of coffee. You know what I'm saying? Like you can still do a million of those little things.
Yeah.
All right. That's our wood. What is, I'm trying to remember what I had in mind or what the image was that was back here on the right side of this. I think it was just, I don't remember. I'll just leave it blank for now. All right. I want to say it like went off into like a hallway or something. Another layer. Another layer we have. Do you have a PO box? I do not. I do not have a PO. Nobody mails me anything except for bills. I need some rocks, bricks.
Are you a fan of like custom brushes? I see that a lot recently, like people doing like if they need to do something really repetitive, they just make it a brush. Do you do that?
I love the concept of it, but I don't use them. I've downloaded a couple packs and I'm like, oh, this is great. Like I have like a watercolor pack that I think looks really good, but then I find myself just constantly going back to using the same like default. Like I like this brush a lot. This is the one I use. It's just like, what's it called? It's just inking brush. But yeah, I mean, the ones I don't like grass brushes. It just looks off to me when I see like somebody use the grass. You know what I'm saying? Like it just looks bad.
Yeah.
But I certainly don't knock trying to save time, because that's why most people do it. It's just save time, because we don't got time for that. You know, we don't just have time for that.
Time is money.
Time is money in that freelancing world, you know.
Yeah. When you're not paid salary.
No. I was just thinking I need to do upload another redeem of Napoleon Dynamite saying it's like $1 an hour. I think I need that one in my life. That one's a pretty good one. That's one of my favorite movies, and there's a lot of quotes that I live by in that film.
Can I tell you a secret? I hate that movie.
You know what? That's fine. I'm glad you were here for the last time. That's one of my favorite films of all time.
I will tell you why I don't like that movie. I've never seen it, and I refuse to.
Is it one of those things where it's been overhyped for you and now you can't do it?
No. There's a person in my life who I don't like, and they love that movie.
Oh man, see
that movie and Weird Al Yankovic. They love those two things, so I have to hate them both.
That's a shame.
It's my obligation. It is my lot in life that I have to hate both of those things. Weird Al Yankovic, I know you're a fan. I've seen you in the chat.
I've seen you in the chat.
I'm so sorry.
Oh man, it's all right, I guess. That's one of my favorite, like one of my all-time favorite movies is Napoleon Dynamite.
You know what? I'll try it. I'll make you liking it cancels out this person.
Oh, good. That's nice.
So I'll try it out.
It is like, I love the super awkward, uncomfortable silence, like humor that movie's all about. And it's just great. It is literally one of my favorites. This little thing.
Is that person like breathing? Breathing.
Yeah, time to stop breathing. Got to put it up. Got to retire the old breathing.
Yeah.
I guess I'll do more of the brick, I guess, going up. Because this is, again, not to give all my secrets away, in the Google image, this little like wooden bar that goes on the top here, it was like where the pots and stuff were hanging. So I was like, oh, I guess I'll just put that there. I don't know. But like, yeah, in the image, they had like little hooks on it. And so all down the wall, there was like pans and stuff hanging from that.
Ooh, fun challenge for y'all in the chat. Try to find Kevin's reference image and DM it to me. You'll get nothing, but
it'll be a grand time. It'll be a great old time. Yep. Yep. It is definitely just a Google image. That's all it is. Nothing fancy. Let's do a little.
Just know it'll bring me a little bit of holiday cheer.
Yes. God bless us, everyone.
And now that Thanksgiving is over, it is officially holiday season.
It is. Yes. Agreed. All right, here we go. Here's what we're looking at.
Nice.
So obviously the stove is covered. I would have done the steelness on it, but I did the steel on the whatever they call these things that like
a hood.
Yeah, that's what it's called. Yeah, because it like sucks up the heat and all that, right, from the stovetop. But I could do the fridge. Should the fridge also be that kind of steel?
Yeah, yeah.
All right, let me do that too.
Oh, Ray found it.
Did he really? Nice. That's awesome.
Claps to you, Ray. Good job.
Ray probably knew exactly what to search because he's probably done similar. I need a kitchen. All right, time to find a kitchen. Google find this. All right, let's get our fridge here. Yeah, my Google history is all over the place. Whatever I'm drawing, right? It's like, what are we drawing today? Did he send it? Can you confirm?
I have not received a DM.
Oh, so maybe it's false.
Maybe
he's just trying to get like, notoriety, but it's not earned. Yeah. He's like, I want everyone to know that I found it, but I didn't really find it.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Since we talked about Google search history, I'll reveal some of mine. 18 hilarious ranch dressing puns.
What? Okay, that's an interesting one.
Well, I was searching ranch puns.
Ranch puns.
Mayonnaise puns. Monica Lewinsky puns. Monica Lewinsky jokes. Words that rhyme with hijabi. Words that rhyme with mayo. Words that rhyme with ranch.
That is a pretty good one.
Pico de Gallo rhymes.
Oh my goodness.
Live, laugh, lather. That's okay, right? I trust you. I trust you.
Joseph's like, we're good. We're good.
Red Ken triple take 32 9-ounce. Highly recommended hairspray.
Oh, I'm not even using the right color. Nobody's telling me I'm using the wrong color.
Oh, whoops. I didn't even notice that.
I was using the brick. It's a brick fridge.
Yeah.
Made out of bricks.
Oh, so this was Wednesday night. Quarterstaff 5E damage. Staff damage 5E. False life 5E. D&D best spells. D&D level 2 sorcerer best spells.
Level 2 best. That's great.
Exfoliating hydro glove. Exfoliating glove. Eye cream. Top eye cream recommendations.
Wow.
Does Sally's sell Redken products?
Yep. Oh yeah. I feel stupid when I'm trying to look for certain like references of like a pose I need. Because I'm like, what do I call this? What do I say? Show me man waiting for car to, I'm like, this looks stupid.
Yep.
This is not what I want.
Speaking of poses, I have a thing where I was looking up poses. Gun poses, Warhammer 40k poses, Adeptus sister pose, warrior lady pose, warrior with sword pose, big sword pose.
Yeah, see, that's exactly the kind of the stuff I'm looking up.
Yeah, I got a
All right, I think I'm gonna fill this in. I think I'm gonna go with the wood to match the other stuff. I know we didn't do that originally, but
it is what it is.
It's fine. It's fine. We're all fine here. Somebody throw the fine. Put the fine emote in there. It's all fine. That's why I made it.
Joseph Zawada obituary. Oh my goodness, that's embarrassing.
Big sword pose.
So the posing was because I bought a. I've talked about this, I think recently, where I've been getting into miniature painting. And one of the miniatures I really like to paint are called the Adepta Soritas from Warhammer 40k. I don't play the game, but I like the miniatures.
Yeah.
And I bought one of the action figures. So I wanted to find a cool way to pose the action figure when I paint it.
Yeah.
Because the joints, I would have to paint around joints. And so I was trying to figure out how I would pose it. That's what that was for. And all of the mayonnaise, ranch, and Monica Lewinsky puns are because my little bit of backstory. A few months ago, I changed my Twitch username as a one-off joke to make my friend laugh. And I didn't realize that it sticks for 2 months and you can't change it.
That's great.
And my username expires in 2 days. And not to over aggrandize and make myself seem important, there are a couple people who said that they're excited to see what my new username is going to be.
Everybody's waiting.
Yeah, so I'm like, crap, I have to come up with a new username.
You have pressure. Pressure.
The first one referenced mayonnaise, so I wanted to make it a condiment. And I was like, okay, what's another funny condiment? Like ranch. I feel like ranch is a funny condiment.
It is. Yep.
Yeah.
Sriracha sauce.
Sriracha, that's a good one. So and the hijab was because the first one had like it was like condiment and religious humor. And so my sister came up with one and she said hijabi ranch, which I thought was funny, but I'm not Muslim. That's not my faith. So I'm like, I don't want to poke fun at that.
Sure.
So So I was like, what word rhyme? Because I liked the sounding of it. So I'm like, what words rhyme with that? A 3-syllable word that ends with an E sound. So, but I couldn't find anything. So that's not going to be my username.
What a time to be alive. Let's see. Oh, I want to change this. So I accidentally drew the lines for this back part on the color layer for we're all kinds of screwed up now. So we're not going back. We're not changing.
That's a good
anything.
One.
Oh yeah, relish is a good one.
Relish is a good one.
What's up, Matt? Matt has arrived.
Hi, Matt.
Okay. We've got our walls. We've got our cabinets. We've got our wonderful marble covers for the cabinets.
So there's someone who recommended something. I've never seen them in the chat, so I kind of want to make sure that we make them feel included. And that is /Spryzen6. They recommended something at 11:10. It's an anime thing, it looks like.
Okay.
You're going to have to look up the whole thing. And I think what he's talking about is if you look up the comment exactly.
Yep.
It's like, it looks like a pink banner with some lilies on it.
Okay. All right. Let me take a look. Symbol of team. Symbol or team symbol, probably. Wall with the symbol. Team symbol from. Yes. Assault. Yeah. Assault Lily.
Yeah. It's like
that is. Like a purple banner with like a shield.
Yes, with lilies.
Okay, yeah. I got it. We can put that back there.
Yeah.
I already had the ranch emotes. Look at Matt says horse pool poster. Can we get some horse emotes in the chat in the Twitch for Matt? Here, I'll do it.
Gochugaru, that's a good one. My concern is I was also thinking Kewpie Mayo. But I wanted to stick with very accessible condiments that your average viewer would know. And I feel like Gochugaru, while delicious, is a little bit niche.
It's a little bit niche. I got some new emotes over on Twitch, Matt. I have a horse one just for you. Look at I see Ray spamming the horse. We got Andrew got the horses in there. All the horses.
Nay.
All right, let me go back to my reference image here. Also, Matt, we already took care of the horse for today. Look.
Yeah.
See? I love the J and the Z. It's really good. All right. Oops. Where did my thing? Where'd it go? There it is. All right. I minimized Photoshop accidentally. All right. I'm going to put this banner on the wall back here, I guess. That's where it's going to go. That's where it's going to go.
So if you're still watching Slash, this is for you, buddy.
This is for you. It's all for you. No, I actually want it on top of those. Nope, I want it on top of that. Okay, I think I'm on the right spot now. What is that back there? Oh, that's where I hang my banners. It's where we have an open house later.
Speaking of open houses, Kevin, I need to tell you something. It is so upsetting.
Okay, right.
So I think I've mentioned this before. My mother loves Christmas, and we have lots of Christmas trees at my parents' house.
Yeah.
And my parents, we don't put them up every single year, and we haven't recently because of COVID times, but my parents always have a Christmas open house, and people walk around the house to look at all the Christmas trees.
Okay.
I've never never shamed my mother for her Christmas trees, but I think this is the year.
This is the year to shame.
This is the year she needs to be shamed, and she deserves
Okay.
it.
Okay. Well, all right. I trust you.
She set up a Christmas tree in the bathroom.
In the back. Okay.
We have a bathroom Christmas tree.
All right.
And I think that is worthy of ridicule.
Is it like tiny?
It's a 5-foot tree, so it's shorter.
It's 5 feet?
But it's a 5-foot tree.
In the bathroom.
In the bathroom. So it's like a 3/4 size tree.
I mean, I always celebrate the Lord's birth by going to the bathroom. That's in the back. I don't. Do you live in a? Is she in a mansion?
No, she's not. The trees are in very close proximity to each other. Some of them, and they're in very peculiar places. Like on the landing of staircases, we have Christmas trees.
Oh, okay. All right. Interesting.
Yeah.
Very interesting.
Oh no, they're all fake trees, so there is no pine scent. They're all fake trees.
Look, Matt was lured in with the horse emote. He's like, I gotta go over to Twitch. There are brand new emotes over there, Matt. The Great Migration is we are upon the Great Migration over to Twitch exclusively. It might even happen as soon as December, because I think my StreamYard account is expiring and I don't want to pay to use it for literally 3 weeks. Like, no, I'm good. So I think it might actually happen sooner than planned, but not that much sooner. I said it was going to happen in 2022, not that different. It's a month, less than a month off. You don't have to subscribe. Well, you have to subscribe to get the horse one, but there's a bunch that if you follow, you get to use. There's a bunch that are there for follow. I think there's 6 or 7. The subscribers get, you know what though? Here, I'll throw them in the chat again so you guys can see. These are the ones, if you are a subscriber, you get Snidely Whiplash. What's up, Joey?
Hi, Joey.
You get the This Is Fine Dog. This is all my artwork, all doodles from the show. Here's Gurr from Invader Zim. Here's the horse. Here's Dr. Claw from Inspector Gadget. Here's the Batman slap. I changed the text in that so you could read it. It just says stop now instead of the whole exchange. And Tony Stank is the name of that one. Those are the ones that you have to subscribe to get. Mm-hmm. But there is a lot that are for just follow, like Doodle Bob and Ginger Dead Man. Ginger Dead Man is in there. All right, I need the right color. That's the color I want. Yes. Wait, is this the wrong layer? There we go. You need a why am I here emote. I need a lot of I need maybe a quote. Yeah, that was Greg Highland. Maybe I'll go back in the stream and pull that clip from Greg saying that, because that was a good one.
Kevin, guess what I'm getting in the mail today?
A Christmas tree.
My Budsy.
Oh, nice. Sweet. That's awesome.
I think I'm going to do a review video, like a pretty comprehensive review video on the process.
Yeah, you should. That'd be cool.
Yeah, because I'm thinking.
What's up, Dude Jude?
What was that?
I said, what's up, Dude Jude?
Hi, Dude Jude. I want to review my experience and then also offer to kind of inform people how I think they can have
the best outcome. Yeah, that's good. Good for yeah. You should do that.
That's what I'm thinking.
All right, put our little bar here. Why am I here was a comment I made once and got banned from your channel. What?
Whoa.
I don't remember that. I do not remember that. I think you're making it up.
Have you ever been banned from someone's chat, Kevin, or timed out?
Have I?
Yeah.
No, I mean, Brian timed me out once, I think, as a joke.
Oh, as a joke.
I mean, it was real, right? Like I couldn't type but I don't think no.
I've been not banned. I was timed out for like a week once. There was this Twitch streamer that I liked, and when I watched her comedy was a little bit raunchier, and and I just kind of fell off. She kind of fell off the radar for me, and I didn't watch her for a while. And then I joined back maybe a year since I'd watched her, and I made a joke that was in line with what she used to find very funny. But I didn't realize that she had done a lot of rebranding to make herself a family friendly live streamer. So her audience did not like my joke, and her moderators put me in timeout.
Oh, you know what? And see, here we go. I think Matt's he's helping jog my memory. I do now it's starting to come back to me. That was a long time. I do this a lot. I'm almost at 100 episodes of this show, ladies and gentlemen. That's a lot of episodes. A lot of stuff happens. I'm sorry. I can't remember all of it, but that's helping jog my memory a little bit. I do remember, Matt said something and Ma didn't quite understand it was a joke. Okay, it's coming back. Yeah, almost 300 hours. Is it? Yeah, it's a lot. It's a lot of. I mean, I have enjoyed it. Don't get me wrong. Otherwise, I wouldn't have done this.
I've enjoyed it.
But yeah, it's gonna be. I think it's gonna be good moving over to Twitch and, the right move, and it'll be nice. I'll be like a real streamer, guys. It'll be fancy stuff.
Yeah.
There'll be music, because I get it. It's not enough just to listen to me talk or listen to me talk to whoever's here. You need a little bit of tunes in the background too. I get it. I do 4 draw streams and get 3. That's true. Because Matt streams like ridiculous. He's like, I'm going to do a stream for 5 hours. That's ludicrous. I really, honestly don't know how you do it. And I've said that a million times. I don't know how you do it. Because, I am also a parent. I also have kids. And I also have responsibilities at home, other things going on. And I certainly can't do that. And I think I'm pretty good at time management. Like, what? But it's also been a while. I think it's safe to say that even if you still stream for 5 hours, you have quite a while to catch up to me, I think. Because I'm pretty what's the word? I've got a lot of what's the word I'm trying to look for? Like, I've been doing it for a long time. I've accumulated quite a bit. It's not going to be super easy to like lap me up.
What's that game? I used to play it all. Is it? Oh, whatever. I don't remember the name, so there's no point in talking about it.
And that story's done.
Cribbage.
Oh.
You're not going to get skunked in cribbage.
Got it. I will say I do miss my other art streamers. I miss Ray and Matt doing their streams. They don't happen anymore. It's fine. I watch other streams, other art streams. It's okay. All right. It's fine. It's all good. We're all fine here. Can I get we're all fine here in the chat? I'll do it. There you go. Fine. Let's see. Joyce's tunes can wait because friendship and chatting can fill the void. La, da, da, da. See, Joey misses them too. They're fun. Matt's not doing it at the moment. That's exactly what Ray says. You guys say the same thing. You're like, oh, I'm not doing it now, but you never know. It's like, and then like weeks turn into months. It's like, okay. All right now. Fool me once. Shame on me. Shame on you. Shame on somebody. I need to stretch this a little bit. There we go. All right. What's our next item? Here's our banner. There's the banner back there. There we go. There we go.
Let's see. This is Steve's idea, so I think we should do one of his. He asked for a spice rack with the spices in disarray, being knocked over, maybe with a mouse. Second from the bottom.
Yeah. Okay. When was that? 11:45. Got it. Oh, we have 50 minutes left, everybody. Less than an hour.
Random person here. You're about 2 hours and 10 minutes late. but that's okay. We're happy to have you. If you want to throw in a suggestion.
You know what's so funny is I'm like, who's he talking to? Random person. I scroll down, I'm like, oh, random person.
Yeah.
It's like, oh. Yeah, it started at 10.
Yep.
Sorry, but yeah, welcome. It's all right. It's
We're
all
happy
good.
to have you.
All right, where did
And I see you're a Squid Game fan based off of your profile picture.
an amazing show.
Yeah, it's good. I liked it.
I got Squid Game products on sale, 20% off.
Yeah.
Through Monday. 3 stickers print and a small business card print. People actually like the little business cards.
Yeah, the recruitment card. It's cool.
Yeah, it's only $1. It's $1. All right, I need to stop talking and actually find the thing I'm looking for. Where did you go? Here we are. There we go. Can you and Kelsey just do talks? Yeah. Can you? That'd be great. First 30 streams were 140 out. Yeah. But I mean, it's a lot. Like, I'm not trying to not like you. It's a lot, but yeah, it'll take quite a while to if you're trying to lapse me in overall time, it will take you a while. Spice rack. All right, we're doing the spice rack. I think actually in the picture, this little nook was the spice rack. Mm-hmm. So I'm going to go ahead and use that as a spice rack.
So chat, we have about 50 minutes left. So I'm going to challenge all of you to let's make this picture a bit wacky. Add some weirdness.
Nice.
Because right now it's very good, but it's looking too normal in my opinion.
It's too much of a normie.
Yeah.
It's too normal. All right, let's get our spices.
I want some weird stuff. Like antennas on the people, or I don't know.
Yeah, I can adjust things that are already drawn. So if you want like we added the mud mask to the lady, I could put like a sticker on the cup or whatever. I could do the guy can be wearing sunglasses. Like it doesn't have to be completely new items. Like we can add items to what's already on here or add features, I should say, I guess. Got our little spices. Spices. What are you going to do for the rest of the day, Joseph? Chillax?
So I am going to be packing my hobby room. I'm leaving some stuff up because I have a live stream to do later this afternoon.
Yeah.
So I'm going to leave up some stuff just to have a little bit of set dressing and have some things to do on the stream. But lots of packing because Monday's the big day.
Yep. Big deal. Big deal.
It's the big day.
How long are you planning to stay on the stream?
I don't know. Last time I kind of played it by ear. I came on when it got pretty late, and then once I started noticing like a new crop of like people waking up and starting to join, I was like, okay, it's now like a new wave of folks, so I'm gonna step down. That's kind of how I just played it by ear. Or if they ask me to leave, I'll leave.
If they ask me to get here, no, I am not baiting you, Matt. I'm not baiting you. I promise you. Not a challenge. Yeah, look, now we got some crazy little suggestions coming in. Now that's where it's at. All of these spices are that brand with the white jar and the red lid.
McCormick?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh, sorry. To any spice sponsors, we have no we like all spices.
All spices equally?
All spices. Yeah.
Yeah. What's up, Hawkeye Lego Man? Hawkeye Lego Man should be flying high right now with the Hawkeye series. He should be the happiest he has been all year. You should be exceptionally in a good mood. I take it. Let's just do some random colors.
Yay, Hawkeye Lego Man survived his shift at work.
Oh yeah, and Black Friday. I'm not a Black Friday retail shopper. I'm not out there pushing the elbows.
I love fighting people.
I love getting into arguments.
Normally, I pretty much do one store for Black Friday, and me and my sister are normally recruited for it as well. It's my mom to go buy her year's supply of oil plugins for the house.
Mm-hmm.
So she buys a lot of oil plugins, and because they're on discount.
A random person's like, "Oh, I survived the smell of the dead body outside."
That's lovely.
that's good. That's good. All right,
I'm
what's our? I kind of want to put the hands in the coffee cup.
Sure.
I think that's what I'm gonna go for next. All right, that was Ray's, right? Yep. Small arms in the cup. See Ray's swinging in like he literally, like when you said let's make this wacky, he cracked his knuckles. Is what he did. He was like, all right, it's time to start talking. Time to start typing in here.
Oh, I noticed my suggestion won't work because the top of the lady's head isn't in the frame. Darn it. But it is what it is.
Oh, you were going to add something to that?
Yeah. You know in The Sims, the plumb bob, the green diamond?
No, I've never played The Sims.
Oh, in The Sims, all the Sims have a green like mood indicator on top of their head. It's called a plumb bob.
Oh, like green. That diamond thing?
Yes, that.
Got it. Now I know what you're talking about. Yeah, I've never played The Sims. I used to be obsessed with SimCity though. Like I loved SimCity and Sim Tower. Used to play Sim Tower a lot. And SimCity 2000. SimCity 2000 was fun because then you could put like alien abductions and like Godzilla.
Yeah. I played just the standard Sims, and then I really liked Sims Coaster is what it was called.
Like a theme park?
Yeah.
Nice. I did Roller Coaster Tycoon.
I loved Roller Coaster Tycoon.
Yeah. They had like I remember all the classes in school had that on the computer. You could play it when you're done with your work.
Yeah, I bought Roller Coaster Tycoon maybe 3 years ago to play. I just wanted to play through the campaign mode because I remember as a kid, I found the campaign mode so difficult.
There's a little hand sticking out of the gun.
You know what that looks like? That looks like the hand in the toilet in Majora's Mask. That's
it kind of does.
Paper.
Yeah, always give me paper.
Yeah.
Okay, what else we got? What should we do?
Colonial Lug asked for a heart bopper headband on the guy.
Heart bopper headband. Let me take. What is that? Let me see.
The little spring hearts.
Oh, got it. Okay. See, I would not have I was trying to picture in my head what that means. Like, what does that mean? All right, I got it. All right, let's do it.
Yeah, I was thinking like one giant one in the middle, but like that's what I was originally picturing. But I like the two.
So we're gonna do the heart popper headband. I was trying to think of, maybe you guys can help me. Some of you guys that are here that are usually here during the shows, so this is like not your first rodeo. I was trying to think of like more stuff that comes up in the show often, like, robots and horses and like that is already covered. Like when I was doing the emotes and stuff, but I was trying to think if there's other things like reoccurring sayings or inside jokes that I'm missing that I could pull forward for other, I don't know, alerts or emotes or something, redeemable stuff.
I'll have to think about that.
Yeah. Because I feel like the easier ones are done, right? I was like, well, we got to do something with robots. We got to do something with Tony Stark. Got to do something with horses. All right, done. Now that the top layer has been taken care of.
Hands, yeah, hands.
Oh, the Dr. Claw is the hands. That's what that's supposed to be. I actually had it. So I used it. I used the Dr. Claw and then I wrote hands on it and it looked kind of messy and I didn't like it. So I got rid of the words, but I kept the Dr. Claw. But that emote is called hands, is what it's called. And it's supposed to be like, I want you to imagine him shaking his fist saying, hands. That's what I want you to picture in your mind. Kevinisms, yes. Look, see, there's the hands. See? Done. Got it. Nailed it. Try to make this look glittery.
Mm-hmm. Oh, that's nice. I like that.
This guy, what's happened? What did you do? All right, there's his little headband. We need to throw something in the back to finish out that scene.
Yeah.
Or well, no, it's fine. We'll just keep going, and then whatever's left, I can finish. We'll take it from there.
I liked Hawkeye Lego Man's metal safe with chains. I don't know if we have room for a safe, but if you put like big chains across the fridge, like there's something they're keeping in there, that could be kind of fun.
Yeah, that was. Who'd you say said that? Is that Colonial Lug or
Hawkeye Lego Man?
Oh, Hawkeye. I'm sorry. I was looking at the comment that Colonial Lug said. Yeah, I do think like adapting that so that it's like, because a safe. I don't really know where I would put that, but we can like adapt it and put some chains somewhere.
Yeah. Cover up my beautiful drawing.
No, of course not. It'll be up here and down here, I think. But yeah, if you guys can think of other things from like the yeah, Ray, I actually thought about that. I thought of doing something like that, and I'm like, nah, it's gonna make people mad. But I was getting ready to make some kind of emote that had something to like either like a brick with a no sign on or something. Yeah. And I was like, nah, I probably should just leave it. Because part of it's also like the more you talk about it, the more it never goes away. You know, so it's like I'll just leave it. Yeah. But I absolutely was considering it. Because Lord knows I had enough artwork that I could use for that. Mm-hmm. All right, put our 2 chains. Put 2 chains across the fridge. The guy's face is my face when I wake up in the morning. Good. That was kind of the thing, you know. Tired person getting coffee was kind of the prompt. You can relate. You can sympathize. I should probably put the locks on it too, I guess. Yeah, so this is very different. This is it was a fun little different type of approach to this. This is not normally how we do it, but I'm not opposed to doing this again, maybe at a different episode or a different opportunity, maybe. We'll see. Because yeah, it's not normally all about making it's not at all about making a cohesive scene. It's just like individual prompts, and we have a collage, if you will, of the things we drew. This is a little different. And this, once again, is another example of how my patrons get to directly impact stuff I'm doing, and I greatly appreciate them. And if it's something that you could also potentially do, I would really appreciate it. It makes a big difference to me, makes a big difference to my family. I take very good care of my patrons. There's lots of rewards. I put a lot of time into it. So hopefully it is money well spent. There we go. There's our chains on the fridge. Okay.
Let's see. I like Akil's. He wants a tiny little Kevin running around.
Okay.
Maybe like, I don't know, stealing something. I don't know. Like a muffin. He's stealing a muffin.
Okay. All right. That's fine. We'll do it. We'll make it happen. That's, you know what? Yeah, that's something I should do. I should do something that's like, let's do it. Because I say that, I think, a lot when I'm like, oh yeah, let's do that. I should do something. Do an emote or something. I'll figure it out. There's a lot of things to think about.
Oh, I like that Black 6. We should start a continuity next time we do the front lawn, the bedroom, the basement.
Oh yeah.
It's a whole lore.
It's a lore. It's an entire lore. Yep. Oh, some money.
Ooh, you like suspicious rolls of money.
You can never go wrong with money. Emote thoughts, claymation cat. Oh no, why? So Raymond, why do you do this? Why do you do this, Ray? I did want to put some spooky stuff. Right now, I only have the ginger dead man because I'm like, I need to have some spooky things because I like drawing spooky stuff, and there need to be at least a little bit of spooky options. And I was thinking about the cat, but I'm like, I don't want to see that stupid cat. I was like, I don't want to do that to myself.
Oh, I like that Hawkeye Lego man. Another portal on the empty wall. That's funny.
Ooh, yeah, that's a great idea. That would fill
Yeah.
that space too.
Yep.
All right. Now we're cooking with gas.
Are you drooling?
Yep.
I like that.
Now we're cooking with gas. All right. Carla here.
The classic Hinkle quaff.
Oh yeah. I got to keep it for as long as I can.
Mm-hmm.
It's not going to last forever. That is for sure. I'm already like, oh, that's a nice bald spot you have there, sir. I hate looking at photos of me from behind. I'm like, who's that? Like, oh, all right. It's okay. It was bound to happen.
Happens to a lot of folks.
It does. It does. Runs in my family too, apparently.
The Eldritch monster, is that like a singular thing?
I think that's like Cthulhu and stuff.
I
think. I could be wrong. I'm pretty sure that's what that is though. Like that was the creator of that kind of that universe.
Oh, that's a person.
Yeah. Pretty sure.
Got it.
All right. Put a little tie. And the hair. A little drool. Yeah. Oh yeah. And let's do the facial hair. Yeah, I'm gonna do this. Nether portal is a great idea.
Yeah.
And that just fills up that empty space right there.
Yep.
It's like super good. Good job. Good work on that one. Good job using your thinking cap. Let me do a lighter brown.
Eldritch is a general descriptor for an otherworldly thing.
I thought that was like the name of the person that created that kind of those kind of stuff, but I don't know.
Lovecraft is the one who made Cthulhu and Friends.
Oh, that's what I was thinking of. I got him scrambled. All right. Okay. Let me look up Nether portal.
And
go ahead.
And the chat, we need a recommendation for a floor pattern.
Yes.
So do we want to do like herringbone? Do we want to do just a standard black and white tile kitchen floor? What do y'all want in the chat?
All right, let me put that on there. Now I can look up my reference. Nether portal. I would not have guessed that that's where this is going to go. That's great.
Ooh, the shining carpet. That's a good one.
That is a great one, actually. Who came up with that? Who said this? Present yourself. All right, Nether portal. That's pretty awesome. All right. So we're going to go way back down again because this is pretty far back in the chain of events. And let's do black. This is back, right? Yeah. Okay, good. This goes to another portal. That's just great, though. That's all. Mm-hmm. It's like what's happening in your kitchen?
Yeah. What is it in your house?
Don't worry about it. Don't worry about what's back there. It just randomly goes to another portal. All right, I'm gonna do this. I want to do this like pattern of the stones back here. Oh yeah, did Joey ask about the cat? Yeah, Joey. You don't want to know. You do not want to know. It's something that has haunted me for many years of my life. you were better off not knowing. I promise you. But I made the mistake of telling the internet there's something that I dislike, so now it is forever. But I did see some of the more obvious things for like, oh, I could do that. I've already thought of because I was like, oh yeah, maybe I should do the cat. I'm like, oh, I don't want to look at that cat. I do not want to look at that cat. That's the last thing I want to look at. And to think about that, just think about it forever and torture myself. No, thank you. I'm good. But I thought about it. I thought like, oh, that's probably something that would make sense to do. To get this effect correct, we have to just copy and paste because it has to be identical.
Yeah,
it has to be
how Minecraft works.
I am super confident I would love Minecraft if I played it, and I would sink my life into it. So I avoid it.
I go through phases of it.
Yeah, I feel like I would have the same with Animal Crossing. Because I loved the first. I've only played the very first Animal Crossing, the one that came out on GameCube.
Mm-hmm.
And I played it. I was like playing it way super late. I remember getting up one night at like 3 a.m. so that I could catch a fish at a certain time. I was like, oh, this is when I have to do it. That's what I'm told. This is how it works. Okay, good. We got that. Now we're gonna put the portalness behind that.
Yep, all the purple swirlies.
Okay, yeah. Oh, there's also like these little like, I need to make sure to do these like little magical.
Yeah, the particulates.
Yeah, they're like just happening, right? They're just there.
Yep.
Need to do some of those too.
Yeah.
All right. Let's see. A rainbow floor. Yeah, it's like Mario Kart, Rainbow Road. Honestly, what a legendary way to end that corner back there. Like that's just, oh, you know what? And bloop, Minecraft Nether portal.
It definitely fulfilled a need. It took up a lot of space.
It did. It did what it needed to do. All right, I need to do this like ripply effect.
Yeah.
And I'm going to use, let's see, like this pink, I think probably would work okay. It's like a spiral too. Okay. We got it. We got this. Now we just need to copy and paste it a million times. No.
Oops.
What are you doing? Maybe I should. Nah, never mind. Let me see. If I can do this easily, I'll do it. If I can't do it easily, I won't bother. Okay, I think I need to get rid of this one to make this work because it's not the right orientation. But I'm going to fuse those together and I'm going to duplicate that. And maybe I can flip this around too. Oh, it's the same. That's stupid. That was dumb. It's the same thing.
It would be the same thing. I didn't even think of that.
Flip it this way.
Like a horizontal flip.
Yeah, I'm just trying different stuff to make it look somewhat not the same, but I guess it doesn't really matter. People are going to be like, I investigated your piece and I looked at your pattern in the background and I noticed that's not consistent with Nether portal. I was like, oh no, don't. Why are you
your Nether portal isn't correct. Dislike.
Exactly. Dislike. Dislike. Football fish. Something Nintendo would make sense as an emote. Or if you want to involve Jeff, a shocking. Yeah, that's definitely a Jeff quote. Or shocker. Shocker is the quote. Shocker. Jeff is in the Hall of Fame I also have a little that ended up being a huge pain in the butt. Let me tell you. So those of you that watched my test stream I did the other day, I have like a little slideshow playing now, and it has like what I call the doodles of fame.
Mm-hmm.
And I like it. It's really cool. And so I was like, oh, awesome. OBS has like this built-in slideshow feature, right? Like that's neat. So I was continuing to work on it, not on the internet. And it turns out that there's a limit of like 20 images. And I was like, 20? I literally have like 800 to 1,000.
Yeah.
And I wasn't going to do that many, but I was like thinking, I don't know, 50, 60, 100?
Yeah.
And so I had to go a very roundabout way of doing it, but I made it work. But it was not as convenient at all as it originally was. So I probably will not be touching that for a while. Like I made it and it's there and I'm going to use it, but I had to I basically had to make a video slideshow separate and then import it as a video. And so that's not easily editable as it used to be. So like Bobo Laveau was there during my test stream and he actually made a really good suggestion, which was make a really high tier redeemable where you redeem it and then your doodle can get locked into the slideshow. That, because of how I had to make that, I would not offer that as a redeemable. I was thinking of doing it because I was like, that's a really good idea. But now that I had to go that way, I'm not going to open up Premiere every time and re-export a new video. Like I'm not going to do that. So it's like, nah, unfortunately, that's not going to work. All right, that's done. Our nether portal is complete. Yep. All right, that's done. All right, what's our next thing?
I guess the shining carpet for the floor.
Oh yeah, that has to happen. That has to happen. Yeah, slideshow is on. Yeah, no, nothing's on right now, Joey. Because I'm on StreamYard still for probably the last time, but maybe there's one more time after that, and then I'll be switching to OBS, and everything will be rocking and rolling. Shining carpet. That's also why all the like redeemables and nothing will work right now because I'm not on the proper thing. I have come here to Thank you, excellent portal. Oh, I'm totally unaware how that even works. Yeah, it's all like a big pain. It really is. I mean, it's nice when it's all done, but it is a pain setting it all up. I can't even begin to tell you. I mean, I've literally been working on it all week. All week I've been working on setting all this Twitch stuff up. All right, brown. It's a great suggestion.
Yeah, I like it a lot. I think this is really fun.
Because I also like put some of that spooky in there. Let me put that on the screen. All right, so we've got. You know what this reminds me of? It's like in your science textbooks in school, and you'd see the little like
the Superman?
No.
Like the S?
No, it's like you'd see these things that look like here, look, I'll draw it. Like I remember looking at like chemistry books, right? And you'd see these things like this.
Yes.
And you're like, what is this? And it's like I don't know, bacteria or DNA or something, but like that symbol, you'd see it and they use it all the time. That reminds me of that because it's got the diamond shape on it.
Yes, the Stussy sign. Thank you, Joey. That thing.
Is that what it's called?
No. The thing I was thinking of.
Oh, you're thinking of this guy.
Yes. That's what I'm thinking of.
I love seeing artists that have like really, really nice versions of that S, like as like stickers in their Etsy shops and stuff. It's like really, really well done. You know, it's like, oh man, the fact that this is still rocking and rolling is kind of amazing. All right, how do I do this pattern? I go out like this.
Yeah, it's kind of deceivingly complex.
Yeah, I mean, there's like two opposing things going on with it.
Yeah.
There's like a side that's going up this way and it just kind of just keeps repeating. And then there's the one going the other way and I just have to intersect them. But it's also doing it in the perspective of the floor.
Yep.
Is also kind of a thing.
Could you draw on a flat layer and then just do a perspective warp?
I could do that, but I already started.
Got
it. Could do that. You are versed in the Photoshop arts.
Well, I had to do a little bit of perspective warp today. I had to post an announcement, and I got a flyer, but the photo of the flyer was like
off,
and I was like, I kind of want to warp this a little bit. I mean, it's not perfect, but
it's enough to bother you and to see it. I feel it. I got that. I know exactly what you mean. Okay, that's probably enough, I think, to get the point across, right? Let's zoom out.
I concur.
Yeah, that's enough to get the point across. What's up, Bama Bricks? How you doing? All right, so now we need to put red in the middle. Layer, new layer. I'm glad we went a little zany here at the end because not that I didn't like it. It was just like, oh, we need some wackiness in this.
Mm-hmm.
And we still have time. There's still time to do more wackiness.
Yeah, we got 20 minutes.
All right, this is red on the inside. Here. I like seeing this. Speaking of like what some other artists do, like using this shape, this pattern in like some of like products that I see, like shirts and stuff. Like, it's just kind of a neat. It's a neat thing. And now we need orange. We need orange. Is it viruses? That's what it is. Joey knows. Viruses. That like diamond creature thing. That crawly. It's like a virus. Joey knows. Is this recognizable enough?
I think so.
Or is the orange? I think the orange is a little off. It needs to be a little more red, kind of. Let's see. Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, I see it.
Sometimes I pick a color and it's not what it looks like. I'm like, oh, this one. And then I draw it. I'm like, nope, not that one. Not that one. There we go. There's our... look at this scene.
Yeah.
Look at what happened with our lives today. All right, what else? What are we putting here?
Let's see. I think we could fill some of that space in the back. I saw that Joey, Maniac for Bricks, wanted some of the Cinderella rats, the mice, so like Gus.
Yeah, let me take a look at
rummaging around. And then if we're doing mice, I wanted to tag on one of the Persona 5 mice.
All right, I'm going to do, since there's a little me over here, I'm thinking over here. Probably right here.
Yeah, that's actually what I was thinking. I was thinking over there, yeah.
All right, so let's see what we can do here. Let's see what we can do here. Put that on the screen. Here we go.
That one, Gus.
Yeah, it's a little hard to see because it's on this other layer, but when I color it, it'll all come back.
Mm-hmm.
It'll all come back. He's got his hand up, at least in this reference. Feet. And he's got a little hat. Let's see, what's the sizing looking like on that? Oh, that's fine. All right. It's like I draw the line. I'm like, that size doesn't work. So that's where I'm. That's where I'm drawing.
Can you have him holding a Sweet and Low packet, like he's offering it to the guy?
Sure. Why not? Here's your. I'm gonna put some color so I can see what I'm doing real quick before I draw details on this. Oh. All right, I gotta be careful so I don't cover up this because we're messing around. We are in the weeds with layers now. Like we're all kinds of wacky now.
Yeah,
we got layers that are mixed up together. All of this is just, it's all right. It's fine. came here for. That's what you came here to see. Okay. All right, and like pink for the ears. What drawing tablet do I use? I use a Wacom Cintiq. So that is a tablet that the screen is built into it. So it's basically a second monitor. I can see what I'm doing and drawing on at the same time. I do recommend, if that is something you want to do, I do recommend. It makes a big difference. It does feel very natural, as opposed to like older school tablets where you have to draw down and look up. That's not natural at all.
Mm.
And you do get used to it, but it's like you don't ever like. I feel like you get used to it, but you don't master it. Because I certainly got used to it after using it for years to do the show, but like it wasn't ideal. And you could tell immediately the difference in my quality of my stuff when I got this tablet.
Good investment.
Yeah. And I got a refurbished one, which has been fine.
Yeah.
And that was, what was it? Like 800?
Mm-hmm.
And so you can imagine how much like a new one costs.
Yeah. You know what I've learned as I've gotten older, and I started to have to start paying for things on my own instead of from my parents buying me things, is like used. There's nothing wrong with used stuff sometimes.
Yeah.
Like refurbished, used games at GameStop. Like,
yep.
There's nothing wrong. You save a lot of money.
Yep. And especially if that's something that those places offer, they usually take good care of that stuff when it comes in. Yep. You know, they're not like chunking it into the.
Yep.
It's like, that's fine. Like if they're offering it refurbished and used, then they're usually like making sure it's okay. Yep. So you're not going to get junk. For the most part, there's always exceptions. But.
Yeah.
All right, I need to look up a sweet and low pack. I am certain there's a reason, aside from him drinking coffee.
No, that's literally it. I was just like,
okay. I thought I remember you joking about sweet and low, about something else, maybe.
I don't know. Maybe I don't recall. It's just his hand looks like he's holding something.
Yeah, in the reference image, he's actually just kind of. It looks like he's in anticipation of maybe catching something. Maybe.
Oh.
But he's not holding anything in the reference, but his hand is up and he's looking up like he's about to receive something.
Mm.
Oh, I need to color his shoes. That's all actually. His nose, his mouth, and his shoes are all the exact same red.
Mm.
I'm noticing that on this reference image. I don't know how I'm going to label this one when I share it online. I usually put a little label on each person's thing, you know? So it's like, I don't think I'm going to, because I feel like that would really disrupt it.
Yeah, that'd be...
So that's fine.
That'd be tricky.
And, you know, the only reason I was labeling them is I did the retrospective, you know,
mm-hmm.
And I was like, we were going back through an entire year's worth. And I was like, I should really write down what these are, because some of them I don't know. I don't know what they are. So if you would ask me again after the fact, I'd be like, I don't know what it was. Somebody asked me to draw it and I looked it up and I drew it.
Yeah.
But it was helpful for me, and then also helpful to see who requested it.
Yeah.
So. All right. There he is.
Nice.
Hanging out back there. It looks like he's holding up the the drape. And now let me look up a sweet and low packet. Our last 10 minutes. We need some really I'll trust you to look up some really good ones that are not super like detail oriented. Because I can't start anything major at this point.
Yeah.
Sweet and low packet. But like, you know, little things we can maybe. Yep. All right. Go back here, do his. Yep.
If you just want to make it a sugar cube to make it faster, that works too.
No, it's fine. It's all good. It's only a packet. What's up, Lord of Waffles 32? How's it going?
Okay.
Welcome. We're almost done, actually. We're in the last 10 minutes of today's stream. We are creating we're doing something very different. I don't normally do this with this show, but we're filling one cohesive scene. So everybody's been giving suggestions to this one scene in a kitchen.
Mm-hmm.
And it has been interesting.
Yeah.
All right. Have that. And then we need the red for the little musical thing. Or what that's
See, Lord of Waffles says, I'm the guy you met at Northeast Comic Con and that convention in Boston, and I'm finally here to say what's up.
Hey, that's awesome. Thank you for saying that too, because, you know, I'm always like, when I tell people, I'm like, hey, come see my stream. And then I'm like, I probably won't remember you when the time comes, but please tell me that. So, hey, nice to see you. Thanks
thank
for
you
being
stopping
here.
by.
Sweet in low. Yeah, that's awesome. Yeah, that was one of my shows I tabled at this year, and I will be back again next year.
Nice.
And in just a second, I will zoom out so you can see what we have done here. You have any other like tiny little things I can do, Joseph?
Let's see. There is a Joey asked for the Stussy S on the lady's towel.
Oh, okay. All right, we can do that. All right, let's go. Where is her towel? Okay, right here. This is yes, the towel. I'm gonna do a darker green.
Oh, it's like it's embroidered. Ooh, fancy.
That's exactly.
And then I guess we could do the thing we were talking. Alyssa and I were talking about earlier. Those little yellow star-shaped acne patches. We can put a few on the guy's face.
There's our S on the towel.
Again.
This does. Love the RS for you. I appreciate it. I don't know if you remember me. It has been a little while, but you know, that's okay. And I've been to many shows this year, but it doesn't mean you're any less important to me. All right. You said star-shaped.
Yeah, if you just draw like two very generic yellow stars just on his face, that would work.
Oh, just like, okay. Just on his cheeks or what?
Yeah, like one on his cheek, one on his forehead. They're just like little, they look like stickers, but they're little action stickers.
Oh, all right.
And they're just like primary yellow. Smaller than that. Those are huge.
Well, he's got a problem. All right. Okay. Like that?
That's a bit big, but for the sake of an illustration, sure, let's go for it.
Yeah, we got it. We have to embellish a little bit.
Yeah.
It just looks like he had a crazy night, is what it looked like, but it's fine. And you said they're yellow?
Yeah, just like a very plain Jane yellow.
Okay. Got it. Anything else popping up that's a quick little...
I'm not seeing any quick ones.
Yeah, if you guys have like quick little things, like we're talking like stickers or like little things, because...
Ooh, vampire bite on the lady's neck.
Okay. Yeah, who said that? Somebody said that?
Me.
You said that? Oh, I was like, who said that? All right. Sure. I mean, that's like literally 2 dots.
Yep.
There you
go. An eyeball floating in the coffee.
Ew.
Oh, yeah, the postcard on the counter. I forgot about that.
Oh, postcard on the... Okay.
Yeah, that just says like Thanos was right. That's what it said.
Oh, where do we put that?
He said like pinned to the side of the cupboard, like taped on or something.
Oh. How about like here?
Yeah.
And it's a postcard.
Yep.
That's way too many lines. All right, it's fine.
You can make like Thanos purple.
I don't have enough space. Let me do the let me put colors so I can kind of see what I'm doing. Somebody just, we have an open house in 1 hour and you just now opened this nether portal. I feel like the portal opened and that's where all this chaos came out of it. That's probably what happened. We got 4 minutes left. Again, if people have some ideas for some little tiny things to add.
Yeah, we have vampire teeth on the guy.
Yeah, stuff like that. That's exactly it. Oh, there should be, this has already been delivered, right? So
yeah, the squiggles.
I know. I'm self-employed. I shop. I mail things. All right, let's get purple. Get off my planet, Grimace. All right.
When I saw Grimace yesterday, I died laughing. I was like, "It's Bayonetta!"
Yes, that was literally one of the hardest things I've ever had to do in my life. I was like, "Wow, okay." I mean, I enjoyed it. It's actually, that whole concept of doing something in 60 seconds is insanely difficult. A lot harder than I thought.
Yeah.
Because I'll be honest, I was pretty cocky about it when Brian's like, "We're gonna do this." I'm like, "Yeah, it's fine. I got it. Whatever. I'm a professional." And then I was like, "Holy smokes, that's not easy at all." And so I'm gonna add that as a redeem on the Twitch streams. So it's kind of a higher one, but it'll be stop what you're doing right now and draw my thing, but you only have 60 seconds to do it. So you have to realize that it's a 60-second drawing.
Yeah.
But you'll get whatever you want right then and there, but it's going to be 60 seconds. Thanos was right. That was in the Hawkeye thing, right? I think that was like somebody wrote it on in the bathroom. I don't know. Whatever. There it is. Vampire teeth.
Yeah, vampire teeth. Someone wants a number 2 pencil.
Oh, because see, he's the one that bit her.
Yeah.
You guys see that?
Storytelling.
How
about a number 2 pencil tucked behind his ear?
Number 2 pencils. Okay.
I've seen the request like 3 times, so I figure it's important.
1 minute.
I think this is going to be the last one.
It probably will be. I need some colors. Yeah, now that I'm coloring it, yeah, that's it. We're done. We're done, everybody. We're done. I'm going to color this up, and then we're going to...
Joey's asking for the most complicated things ever. Link between worlds peeking on the brick wall.
It's a little... I mean, those are a little more complicated than what I was hoping to do.
Jake Torrance, I don't know who that is, on the counter.
Oh, that name is familiar. What is that name? Where's that name from? I know that name. But I can't remember what I know that name from. Somebody remind me what that name is from.
I don't know. I'll look it up. Is it Jake or Jack? I don't remember.
It was written on the toilet. I knew it was
Jack. He's from The Shining. He's the guy in The Shining.
Oh, that's his name. Okay. Dumb. Why did I not know that? All right. We're done. We're done here. There.
I like it.
It's wonderfully ridiculous. 1 o'clock on the dot, ladies and gentlemen. I'm gonna throw real quick. I want just some other. He's gold. He's got like gold armor and junk. I just want some other color behind his face that's not just. Yeah, something like this. That's fine. Okay, there we go. There it is.
Awesome.
There it is. So, before we sign off for the day, this is also a little bit more complicated to actually walk through all this because it's an amalgamation of everybody's stuff.
Yeah.
But this was Steve Struble, one of my awesome patrons. He's been here, I think, for most of the time. He suggested kind of having one cohesive image, a fill the scene type show. So this is different. This is not normally how the show works. I am definitely not opposed to doing this again. But so throughout the course of the day, everybody gave, or throughout the course of the show, everybody gave different ideas and suggestions on how to fill the scene. And it started with just the background. Did I even save that?
I don't know.
I don't even know if I have any. I mean, oh my goodness, everything is so buried at this point. There was you can go back in the stream. Yeah. There was a black and white, like bare bones
line art kitchen
that I just traced over a Google image of a kitchen. And then we've been filling it up throughout the course of the stream with all kinds of the portal is hilarious. It's just boom. It's right in the middle of the kitchen. Smack dab in the middle of the kitchen. But we got some fun little stuff here. We got the little cat getting chased by the Roomba. We got the shining floor. Here's a picture of Horsey on the fridge with Jay-Z for Joseph Zawada. Chains on the fridge for some reason. Here's a little. Oh. I need a color. Let's see what layer. Yep. Because I added that, I didn't have the white on the shirt. I'll fix it. There we go.
Yes, we have Deanna recommended a cat. Steve asked for the disgruntled man with the coffee. Jeff, the lady, Alyssa wanted the mud mask.
Yep.
Let's see.
The S.
Joey asked for an S. Akil asked for the muffin basket. Nice. Slash wanted the pendant. We have lots of good ones. Trophy went asked for the brick.
Yeah, this was great. Yeah, that was when we added the brick wall to the back. Yeah, this really is a complete collection of what everybody wanted. So that's awesome. I'll let you know how Northeast Comic Con goes. Oh, I'm actually going to be there tomorrow. So I'm not going to be, I won't have a table there, but a publisher that I've signed with to do a novel is there and they have a table. And so I said I wanted to kind of see how the show was because I am genuinely curious if that show is good, that I should go during this time again next year. And they offered to let me use one of the vendor pages to help them run the booth. So I'll be there just tomorrow. So maybe I'll see you again then. Joseph Zawada, thanks for being here.
Thank you for having me.
I appreciate it. Remember, everybody, as we're at the end of the show, new home, new time. It is going to be here immediately, if not sooner. So if you're not already following me on Twitch, please follow me on Twitch. This show is going to be moving over Twitch only. So I will not be streaming on YouTube or Facebook anymore. It is going to Twitch. It is also going to be switching into the evenings. Now, the time switch is not going to happen until next year. So we're sticking with the same time. I may be switching to Twitch as soon as next week because I think this account I have a StreamYard expires. So I'm a month early. But just so you're aware, please follow me over there because that's where the show is going to be regardless. And if we're there as soon as next week, it'll still be the same time. It'll be this morning time. But next year, we'll switch officially to the evening time. Okay, does that make sense? Nice and confusing. Most importantly, just make sure you're over there on Twitch. That's where the show is going to be. I've got lots of stuff on there, lots of emotes, redeemables, all the bells and whistles. And also remember, I'm still running my Black Friday sale right now. 20% off all my stuff, my stickers, my posters, my prints, original works of art, everything that's in my store. Just put in this code, ArtLover21. It'll get you 20% off.
Yep.
20% off. So that goes until Monday, midnight Monday. My family thanks you for your patronage. All right, everybody. Hope you had a wonderful Thanksgiving yesterday. Thanks for being here today. Thanks for helping me out, spending time with me. Joseph, again, thank you for your time.
No problem.
And I'll see you guys later.
See ya.
Bye.